Comrades, today is March 12, 2026, and the current time is 1917. The Institute would like to thank all comrades who picked up the mandatory complimentary box of AA batteries. Those who failed to comply with the order will be receiving disciplinary notices in their inboxes within the next 24 hours. It is highly recommended comrades do not ignore this notice. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I must have impeccable timing because as soon as that announcement finished, the game finally loaded. There's a lot of mods that I've added to the mod list, and this is completely untested, by the way. So we're gonna. Oh no! I thought I've updated. Oh shoot! I thought I updated this, but apparently not. I guess we gotta go close the game again. Because apparently this Secrets of the Frontier wasn't updated, although I thought I updated it, so we're gonna close the game real quick. Okay. Hold on. I also changed the battle size max from 400 to 800, so we're gonna have really big, spicy battles. This is gonna be... I did add your suggestions. If you have an immediate suggestion that you want to add right now while I'm trying to fix my shenanigans, do it immediately. Like, you have maybe a minute. Okay? Hold on. Do I have a BGM that I can put on this screen as like a background noise while I just... Yeah, hold on. We're gonna go to the other scene real fast. Wrong one. This one. I'm gonna go just chatting screen real quick. So you have some background noise to listen to while I do this. Anyways, how have all of you been? I know it's a bit of a mess. I thought I had got everything correct, but maybe I might have messed it up. Yes, I did add Hedgy Tails. I added AOTD. What is this? Chrysler Federal Navy. All right, let me Google what this is real fast, and if I can download it in the next like minute, I will add it to the mod list, because at this point, why not? Sure. I've never seen The Expanse, but I'm sure this is fine. That's fine. At this point, I'm just gonna see if my PC can even handle the punishment I'm about to throw at it. It'll probably be fine, I think. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay, so I'm adding... What is this one called? Was the download file literally called Rebel Rats? Oh, it is literally called Rebel Rats. What is a Rebel Rat? Is this like an Expanse thing? Yep, I got Houston Nation and Novum, so we got some of that representation. Okay, so what was the mod? It was what was the one that it was complaining about? Shoot, it's not showing up as not updated on TriOS. What was it called? Oh, I should have been paying attention more. I already forgot what it was called. I think it was Secrets of the Frontier. Thank you. Yeah, I see. All right, so I gotta go to their forum page because it's not set to auto update in what's it called, in TriOS. So I guess maybe that version is just not up to date or whatever. So I'm just gonna quickly add that. Thank God TriOS has a just drag and drop functionality. It's probably one of the best things I've ever seen in a mod manager. It's so nice. Okay, this should hopefully be fine. It's importing the mod real quick. Okay, so we got Secrets of the Frontier updated, so we're gonna use the new one. And all right, good. And then now I'm gonna go boot up the game. I can't boot it through TriOS, otherwise it doesn't get hooked into the screen. So I have to boot up through the normal launcher, which is also really awkward. But actually, I wonder if I could boot it up with TriOS. Maybe TriOS will be fine. Let's try TriOS launching. Maybe that'll work this time. Usually it doesn't, because I'm trying to basically force it to have like way more RAM. So I'm forcing it to run with 8 gigs of RAM if I can, because I figure that's probably a safe amount to utilize. But anyways, yeah, we're using a brand new mod list. It's just completely untested, by the way. I fully expect the game to crash as soon as I load into the game. So don't expect this to work properly. Oh shoot, I forgot the other scene's not on correctly. You know, it's like we're playing it's like if we're playing RimWorld, where things just break. Okay. So yes, compared to previous runs, brand new experiences that are being included in this magical run include... Well, let's see what we got. We've got the entirety of Ashes of the Domain. We've got Houston Nation. We've got Hedgy Tails, Hazard. I think we're running Hazard Mining, but we're bringing it back anyways. We've got Maya Sword and MVS. We got, although we had that before. I basically didn't get rid of anything. The only mod I actually got rid of was Gensokyo Manufactor, because it was just a little too visually cluttering, so I didn't want to add it anymore. But we've also got, obviously, we're keeping Sunrider, which I have no idea if this is the up-to-date version because it probably isn't, but it's hopefully fine. Your husband has a mod for Starsector. Your husband has a mod for Starsector. What's your husband's mod? And obviously, we've got San Batavia Republic. Been waiting eagerly for... Wait, is this the new correct version? I think so. Yeah. And we've been waiting... I've been excited for San Batavia Republic, so we've got that. And obviously with the updated version of the Auroran Federation, so that we've got all more anime weeb nonsense going around. By the way, out of all this, the most VRAM intensive one is UAF, which is kind of surprising. I was like, oh my gosh, this thing is very, very tough. Draconis Fleet. What is Draconis Fleet? Starsector Draconis Fleet. And by the way, the game is loading. It's just gonna take a minute. Let's see. Draconis Fleet. First real mod. Adds a lot of very white-looking ships. Isolationists. AI cores. Let's see. Maybe we could add this one. But the game's already booting up. I don't want to close the game and start rebooting. Hello there, Alana. Yes. We're playing we're playing the game of booting up the game and hoping it doesn't explode on us, but it's gonna take a minute, I think. Also, hello Zoingo. Draconis Defense Alliance is a military junta. They're fast, built around ballistics and missiles, feature flux stats, lack armor shielding. Supports all these other cool mods, including Commission Crews, Advanced Gunnery Control. Wait, what's Commission Crews? What does this mod do? Hold on, what does this one do? Let me see this. Hello Kefir, how are you? Okay, so it allows you to buy commissioned crew members, which I don't really care about. That's a little too much for me. I guess I could add Draconis Fleet. How far is the game booted up into? I don't know, because apparently it froze when I was trying to boot up. So that's not a good sign, but you know what? Let's add another mod. Screw it. Yeah, we'll add this Draconis Fleet. I'm sure nothing will explode. I legitimately thought about adding the testing version of Nekogrod to this, but I was like, I think I don't want to be live testing Nekogrod on the main save. So I'm like, all right, let's not do that. Let's avoid adding something that's not ready to operate yet. Oh, let me put a giant thing over my head that says the game is booting up, so... No, do I have any spare text lines that I am not using for anything? I think I used the disclaimer ones, right? I think I used this one. No. Do I really not have one that I can just use that I haven't used yet for anything? Hold on, I'm sure one of these is like untouched. Let's try maybe this one. Wow, that is some really old text. When was the last time I did the Shining Pearl Nuzlocke? Oh my god, that was an eternity ago. All right, I'm just gonna rename this. Waiting. Okay, waiting for the game to boot. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna put that above my head so people understand. Hey, if you're coming in here and wondering why you're not seeing game, it's because this thing is booting up. Yeah. So. I don't know, it's been like 2 months since we did Starsector, so I figured, alright, why don't we do Starsector again? But literally I was mostly waiting for like the anime mods to update, and since UAF and SBR happened to update around the same time, I'm like, alright, this is probably fine. Let's try it out. The only thing I'm not sure of is I have Industrial Expansion and Ashes of the Domain both installed, and I'm not sure if they're compatible with each other, but I didn't see anything that says they aren't. So that's the only thing I'm like, all right, that may or may not cause issues at some point. Although I guess if we have to restart the game at some point, maybe we'll be fine. I don't have the updated Java 26 version because I'm pretty sure I'd have to like go boot up TriOS and figure out how to do that stuff, and I'm like, that might be a little much effort. I do actually have some of the Miko Hime jars for like an older version, but I don't have it for the new current edition, if that makes sense. So I'm like, all right, yeah, like it's not available right now, so I have to figure that out. So we'll just roll with this for now, and hopefully it'll load up fine. It's still loading. I see the bars filled up, so You know, no, trust me, this is gonna be fine. Like, remember how RimWorld used to be like 20-minute boot times? We're okay now. We've reached a time where it's much better, and I swear this thing's probably gonna explode on us. I have not, by the way, I did not install the Intergalactic Peace Casino. I really don't feel like adding a funny casino to my game. But I did add that other mod that adds starship or mech suits, so we're gonna try that too. I still kept Sunrider installed. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the Sunrider content this time around, but we'll think about it. I was also trying to see if there's anything else that I wanted to try out, but honestly, nah, not too much. I was mostly just waiting for SBR and a bunch of other things, which finally I'm glad that it's ready. I hope Whiskey's okay, because I know she's been like perpetually sick all the time. She's like an anime character with like the sheer amount of illnesses she's got. Like, you know, the tragic anime character that's always like ill and in bed. You know what I'm talking about? Hello, Gahila, you're going out for dinner? How goes the stream? Well, we're trying to get the game to boot up first, so we'll see how that pans out. Did I see Bravely default re-release? I did see that it was getting a re-release on Steam, I think, or it might have been Switch. Thought about getting it, but I tried to like the first Bravely default. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite type of game. So, oh my god, wait, it's booted. All right, hold on. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. It should hook into the thingy now any second. Project 60 is such a funny way to describe it, but that's so tragic. Oh, I hope she feels better. Oh my god. Come on. Any day now. This thing always struggles to hook into like a Java anything. All right, here. I think I might have found an alternate janky solution. I have to use the Clip Studio Paint capture option. All right, this works, right? Or is it a frozen screen? Oh, it's frozen. Oh no. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. If I click on the game, it won't update. If I click off screen, it updates. Okay, that's not right. Okay, I think this works. Perfect. All right. So, if you want to see the list of mods we're running real quick, we've got the entirety of Ashes of the Domain, we've got Arma Armatura, Grand Colonies, Industrial Evolution, which I hope works fine. If it doesn't, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll just have to deal with it. A Magic Live, Next Sorellen, all the usual stuff, Rat, Secrets of Frontier. There's a bunch of other ones that aren't on this list, but you kind of get the idea. Also, because I'm completely insane, I've also cranked up the battle size from the default of like 400 to 800. So the battles are gonna get really big because I decide, yeah, why not throw everything out into the game at once, and hopefully nothing explodes, even though everything is absolutely going to explode. If some super sickly hate that, yeah, if you're super sickly, it's just happen. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn that stupid thing off. Hold on, I'm no longer advertising their game for free. Nightbot. I need to obliterate. Let's see, turn off that timer on Nightbot. Completely forgot about that. That's fine. Okay. All right, let's get started. So, because the way I have it set up, I had like some of the whiskey portraits from SBR on my other mod, but now I kind of like as a temporary placeholder. But now they're actually available here, so there's gonna be duplication of all the whiskey portraits, unfortunately, and I can't be bothered to fix it because I was lazy. However, we have a lot of anime waifu portraits now, so you know you have your pick of the choice. You have your pick. Some of these are AI generated, which is really annoying, and I know exactly which mod they're from, but I think I know exactly which portrait I'm using because I have inserted myself into this game as a weeaboo self-insert character, if I can find it. Ah, there we go. There I am. All right, we'll do this usual stuff. All right. I'll just say Oak. Oak's easier. All right. Okay, so now we can also manipulate all the factions and stuff, but I don't really... Oh, respawn. Okay, hold on. Factions will be fully allowed to respawn is going to be my rule here. And all factions will have the standard relations. That's fine, that's fine. We're not doing a random core sector. That's okay. Okay. I think all of these are fine. I don't really care about changing most of these. So that's fine. Haunted. What's being haunted? Oh, the haunted run. Okay, well, let me think first what I want to do. Oh, right, I can pick my own faction, or I can make a faction. Okay, so every time we make our own faction, we generally explode or have to deal with, like, just dealing with the colonies. I think what we're going to do for this run is we'll actually align ourselves with the UAF, because I am actually kind of curious what the UAF plotline is, and we've never had a chance to do it. So we were going to join the United Auroran Federation, which is apparently an easy grade. The Paramysuri's wishes must survive the onslaught of the Starsector at all costs. We must see through to the end, no matter how grim it might be. The other option is SBR, but I think we'll do UAF. That's a lot of text. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot of words. Too bad. I guess I'll read some of it. All right. UAF, the United Auroran Federation, commonly known as the UAF, is an organized, isolated, and nominally neutral faction led by the popular monarch, the third Paramysuri of the Federation, Aria Charlotte Yuki. It is a relatively new faction in the southwestern part of the Persean sector, with its history in the sector extended only to a few cycles ago when its peoples were first known to the core worlds as visitors from faraway places. Standing strong with enough military power to tip the balance of power in the sector, yet staunchly adherent to its unique peacefulness and isolation. The Federation is an enigmatic faction whose objectives and purposes remain obscure to many. Okay, main strength is ability to be strong together as a fleet and versatility that naval air forces. Main weaknesses are ironically overgunned ships, lack of highly advanced or general absence of beam weaponry. Most fighters have high survivability, but most are more advanced, a slower rate of them recovering from battle. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. What do we mean by upping the ante? Oh, I can pick my own starting fleet. Ooh, I can start with a grand fleet with a battle cruiser. Ooh, that's kind of tempting. Do I want to start with a big, giant ship? Or do I want to start with something smaller, where I'm more bit of a explorer or small combat fleet with standard frigates? I think I don't want to start with anything super big. It is kind of fun starting small and then making our way up. So I think we'll start with, let's see, this one comes with 2 Nakihas and a Rama. So 2 frigates and a corvette. If I really wanted to, we could immediately start with a Lilaru, a Persephone Natasha, or a... Oh, that seems a little excessive. Oh, hold on. The prototype destroyer. Signature weapons properties. The Lion's Roar. I think we'll start something small. I think it's more fun to start something small and then work our way up to something big, rather than starting big from the get-go. So we're gonna start with a small combat fleet. Yeah, we'll do this one. However, because I'm lazy, we're gonna start at commander level. So we're gonna start at basically with 2 officers, and I'm gonna be having a decent chunk of change from the get-go. Actually, no, we'll do lieutenant. Start with 1 officer, 75,000 credits. Force me to be a little, more cheaper with my run. All right. Okay, so here we go. Here's our Children of the Lake. Child Lake. This complete the Haunted to unlock this background. Finish the Exotech school. Wait, hold on. What does this one say? The Haunted. Your past atrocities haunt you, and so does the looming hunter you'll never escape. You begin with 1 extra skill point, but with a history of atrocities and a high amount of guilt, which attracts a malevolent spirit to possess hostile ships in combat, granting them unusual abilities, special content, and also unlocks a new background on completion. What in the world is this? I'm haunted by a ghost, the ghost of my sins? Is that what this says? What are the other options here? Personal army. You're allowed to have twice as many officers. Don't really care. I think last time I did camaraderie, so maybe we don't do camaraderie. Let's try something else. Force of numbers, high value target. Should I do haunted? Is there more detail? Secrets of the Frontier. A malevolent spirit granting them unusual abilities. Alright, sure. I'm sure I won't regret this. Alright, and then we'll pick my opening skills because I get 3 skill points because I'm really cool and awesome. So we're gonna do... I think the first thing I usually gun towards is how fast can I get to hull restoration. I didn't add the skill tree, whatever thing, because I kind of forgot. So I think we'll do. I think I do bulk transport and navigation and if we do salvage ops is fine. All right, let's see if the game actually will load. I wouldn't be surprised if this completely crashes on sector generation. If this crashes on sector generation, at least I'll know that. Dang it! Oh my god. Fuck. All right. All right. I'm pretty sure I know which mod it is. I'm pretty sure industrial expansion is not compatible with, or industrial evolution is not compatible with AOTD. So we're just gonna disable that real fast, and that should be the only thing that breaks. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's causing issues. So let's quickly reload the game. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Oh, we have to go through that entire opening bit again. All right, that's fine. Listen, mistakes happen. It's just that I'm the greatest mistake of all time, you know. But you know, we roll with the cards that were dealt with. Yeah, I forgot that I probably should have uninstalled one of them because I know AOTD basically does a gigantic overhaul of the colony system. No, it'll be fine. We're gonna play this. If I don't get this to work, then I don't know. Maybe we'll switch to Ribba World or something else that's maybe easier to play. That's not gonna break my sanity in half. Something you don't know. I can't believe you're agreeing. And Ray would probably agree too, so it's fine, I guess. It's okay. We knew mistakes were gonna happen. God, RPG on Long War. I don't even have XCOM installed anymore. We literally wouldn't be able to play XCOM right now. So, although, actually, wait, hold on. Do I have any of the other XCOMs installed? I might have the cop one installed. I don't think people really want to watch that one, because the joy of XCOM is watching your own personal soldiers go into the fray and fight, rather than doing the other stuff. You're summoned right when you got back to the desk. You're never going to be free from your desk. You're stuck there forever. It's okay. The other funny option is if I go, I don't know, get a copy of, I don't know. I do see Bravely Default Flying Fairy on Steam now. I was actually trying to see if there's anything new coming out to Steam, but like nothing's caught my eye yet. And I don't really plan on playing a game called John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I'm like, what is this? There's so many like random like survival shooters nowadays. It's like, what's the point of playing any of them? I saw that Jeff Kaplan's working on one recently because he did an interview where he's like talking about his past at Blizzard and why he basically left. And Blizzard executives basically told him, you have to reach certain like monetary metric goals or they're gonna fire all 1,000 employees that are working under him. I'm like, that's insane to put that on one man. And I don't blame him for leaving. That's so much stress to do. I didn't watch the whole interview. I've just kind of been catching snippets of what people have been telling me. But I'm like, oh my god, being in the game industry is insane. Especially like at the directorial level like that. He just wants to make a game. He wants to make a really cool game for people to play, but then the executives are like, this needs to make us like $1 billion. We're gonna fire everyone if you don't, and we're gonna blame it on you. No wonder he left. That's so toxic. God. And no wonder he left. He's like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. He's like, oh, it's really unfortunate. I know he's working on like a new game he announced, something called like California. I don't know, it's like some survival crafter in California, which I'm like, all right. I guess California exists now in video games for some reason, which I guess it always has, but I'm just more entertained by that concept. CFO got canned because he forced one of the blood directors to resign. Exactly. I think that's also like that's a really huge point, because a lot of games do like have a certain following around their directors that have a strong amount of, they get a strong amount of pull, right? Because if you have a face to a game development team, and if they're really well liked, you can really control a lot of, it's not so much the game narrative, but it's the narrative around the game's development and, you know, their community communication and stuff like that. Basically, you can kind of control the vibe of a community with a good head. And Because I remember Hearthstone, when Ben Brode was in there for like the longest time, it was such a very... It felt a lot different to what it is now. Miss Ben Brode. I know he's too busy working on Marvel Snap and all that. I had some friends who played Marvel Snap, but I heard it's actually not a bad game, but I really don't want to play Marvel Snap. I need to find my portrait in here. It's somewhere in here. I just gotta find it. God, there's so many portraits in here. Where's my portrait? I'm in here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Oh my god, I can't find myself. Sounds like a new Rust-based experience. Oh, okay. I mean, Rust is super popular too, but I'm not gonna play Rust. You know what? I probably, you know what? Sure, yeah. Let's make sure we can just boot into the game first. So we're just gonna make a super generic thing, and if it works fine, then we're good to go. Sure, we're joining Iron Shell. Pick the carrier small fleet. Okay, just make sure this works. Okay, let's just make sure this works first. And then if it works, we'll go back to the main menu, and then we'll redesign. We'll remake ourselves. Remember, wait, what broke here? Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. What does this say here? Cannot invoke com.fs.starsector.api campaign because market is null. What the heck does that mean? All right, I gotta find my logs real quick. Okay, where are the logs actually stored here? Probably under data, right? It's probably under Starsector core. Here we go. Log number 3. Let me open this up in Notepad. Okay, let's see if I can figure out which mod is like explode. Oh god, this is a very giant line. Oh my god, this thing is a very, very large file. Oh my god, it seems to be hanging up on UAF content for some reason. Give me 1 second. I will try to get this to work. UAF this is the currently updated version. SBR, this is the currently updated version 12.1. Right? Hold on. San Batavia Republic. Make sure I'm on the right version of SBR. Because I know she did like the update recently. So 0.3, that's correct. And I didn't add any of the other add-ons, I think. 12.8.1, which is exactly what I have. Oh, I do have ashlib. I have all the libs. So if they added Lego Suicide. Wait, Lego Suicide sounds really funny. I want to see that at some point. Yeah, it sounds like all these are up to date. Maybe we don't play with AOTD. The only thing I can think of is maybe we don't play with AOTD, and that might make the game work properly. I have an idea. Let me turn this one off. We're gonna turn off the Weeb mod that turns all the AI cores into Hatsune Miku. Let's see if that. Let me see if that fixes it. Let me see if I can boot it through. Unable to edit v params file. Wait, what? What is this? Starsector. Fractal. Starsector VM params is locked, I guess. So I have to unlock this file. But it's not locked. It's perfect. Oh wait, cannot write. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. I am sorry. I know this is very silly and this should be not a big deal, but alas, we're gonna deal with it. Okay, just allow all these files to just manipulate this. I don't really care. We'll see if this works fine. Do that. Okay, turn off the Weeb stuff mod, and then let's just reboot the game, and let's see if this will work correctly. I pray it does. All right. Anyways, yeah. We're talking about. So wait, there's a Lego Suicide. That sounds really funny, actually. Lego Suicide's. I think it's so funny that they added Suicide to Fortnite of all things, because I've been seeing like all the video clips of people just making because when they add a character, they usually add like a nice like a dance that's relevant to that character. So for Suicide, they added the Bibbidi bibbidi bida dance. So it's like, you know, bibbidi bibbidi boo, yeah, na 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 na. You know that one. And then you just see like all the clips of all the other characters doing it. So you can now have Darth Vader or Anakin or Thanos or whatever just doing that dance, and it's so stupid, but it's so funny at the same time. We truly live in a timeline. I basically will not play any Fortnite anymore because it's such a dumb game, and I really hate the Fortniteification of modern day gaming. It's probably like one of the worst things. I'm gonna go back to the announcement screen because at least you have background noise. Yeah, so I actually... Oh, wrong scene. Okay, hold on, this should be fine. Yeah, so I actually did play, I did play Fortnite a long time ago. Like, back in... When did it come out? I basically played Fortnite on year 1 because... Well, I thought it was kind of like, oh, okay, this is a kind of a cool battle royale game. I like the cartoony aspect. And there wasn't really the whole, you know, crossover type thing that they were doing like they do today. But I kind of dropped it fairly quickly because, one, I really don't like building on the fly. I find that it was like way too much for me to handle building on the fly, and I started watching some other people who were playing it, and they were just like completely like crack cocaine, building an entire tower in like 2 seconds. And I'm like, I like to plan out my builds, not basically act like a character who's on meth and slam out an entire building by rapidly flicking through my buttons. I'm like, I'm good, I'm done. So I stopped, but I kind of still like enjoyed the memes, like the whole, that one song that was done to, what was it called, like Chug Jug With You, you know, I really want to chug jug with you, take me to the, what was it, take me to your Xbox, play Fortnite today, we can go to Misty Mire, but not Loot Lake, I really want to chug jug with you, you can be my Fortnite gamer, or something like that. I can't believe I remember that. That's so cursed. There was a Hatsune Miku cover of it I actually listened to a bunch of times, and it was actually kind of a banger. No. There was specifically a Hatsune Miku cover that someone made, and I was like, this is kind of a banger a little bit. So he plays 0 build matches. But I don't want to install Fortnite. I also just basically refuse to touch anything Epic Games related. So yeah, I basically will not play it. Because of Epic Games, I will not touch it. I am now Gen Z. I don't want to be Gen Z. No, get me away from it. At least I'm not doing like the whole stupid 6-7 thing. I've seen like clips of kids who just see like 6-7 and they start like going like, oh my god, 6-7. I'm like, oh my god, these kids are so cooked. Okay. I'm gonna quickly just run through the opening character creation screen. You're not gonna see it. You're just gonna listen to it because this doesn't really matter too much. And if it works, then I'll switch us back to the screen. But if I'm fairly sure if it wasn't that mod, it's probably Armatura, or sorry, it's probably AOTDs, in which case I'll have to kill Okay, it crashed again. I don't know which mod it is. Like, the problem is, like, the mod list is now, like, what? Maybe there's, like, conflicting like, stuff here, but I don't know. But my guess is that it's probably AOTD, so we're just gonna... We're gonna execute AOTD. I'm sorry, AOTD. Yeah, it's time to it would have been fun to play it, but if it's not gonna work, yeah, well, I didn't have time to test it. I'm literally just, you know how it works, I do things live. We do things live here. So yes, if you have to sit here for the next, like, let's see, how long did I start stream ago? I started stream 44 minutes ago, minus 10 for the loadings part. So yeah, we've been sitting here for 35 minutes as you listen to me talk and yap about random nonsense. Well, that's still kind of fun, isn't it? I don't know if I'm gonna play the new Jeff Kaplan game, because I think it's an Epic Games game, and I'm like, I'm good. Listen, there's a lot of people who can do just chatting. I generally am not the type of streamer to do that type of thing, because I don't think people find me that interesting to listen to when I'm talking for, you know, very, very long. And sometimes I start to run out of steam and topics and whatnot, and I'm trying to, like, struggle to figure out, like, what to talk about. You'll notice that sometimes, but I try my best. That's some good water. So, anyways, yeah. We'll see. I do feel really bad for Jeff Kaplan, because I think he was a really interesting person to be the face of Overwatch, and I miss all the dev videos that were like, hey, it's Jeff from Overwatch. And I'm like, man, it's Jeff from Overwatch. He's here to bring us the good news. And then he got summarily executed by Bobby Kotick and the rest of the powers that be at Blizzard. What a shame. I think Overwatch is kind of having a resurgence right now because a lot of my friends started replaying it, which is really funny. I legitimately thought about re-downloading it and giving it a second shot because I know they brought 6v6 back as its own queue. I don't want to play 5v5s, but 6v6 I would be perfectly fine playing. Hello, son. How are you? They name dropped Dino Flask. Let's see. Who's Dino Flask? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I do miss that era though. By soundboarding him. That's so funny. I do miss those videos. I miss having the Jeff Kaplan memes and everything. But it is a shame like what happened, and you know, I feel like Overwatch's cultural relevancy is heavily powered by the not safe for work community is the other thing that's really funny about Overwatch. But I'm not gonna get into that topic that much, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There's a lot going on over there. But anyways, yeah, I thought about playing Overwatch again because I used to play it. I actually enjoyed it a lot. But the reason I basically didn't play 2 is because they changed how my favorite character played. So there were basically 2 characters that I played only in Overwatch. Okay, and I could flex into any role really, but there were 2 main characters. It was Junkrat and Bastion. And then they got rid of Bastion's turret mode and they made it temporary instead of permanent, and I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm not even joking. That's literally what made me not want to play anymore. I'm like, I'm good, fam. Alright, let me quickly try to load this. We're not doing AOTD anymore, so this should probably be fine. Since we're not using that, we'll just do this. Done. Start. Go. Okay. See if this works. So yeah, so if you don't remember, Bastion had like a really cool turret mode that you just kind of start and then you just start gunning oh my god. Okay, so it's not AOTD. Something else crashed. If it's not AOTD, what is it? What could possibly be crashing this much? Hold on. Oh, wait. Here we go. Wait, hold on, let's see here. Oh, Rebel Rats is the one that's breaking it. Alright, I guess we're not install. I think it's Rebel Rats that's breaking it. I just read the logs properly this time. I was looking at the wrong log earlier. But I think it's Rebel Rats. So that's the just gonna kill that. We're gonna execute the rats. Sorry, rats. See if this game actually boots up for once. Played McCree until there was appeared a severe server issue and then just never came back. Oh, I do remember there was like a bunch of severe server issues at some point. Yeah. I see new Vic 3. Yeah, I did see Vic 3's new DLC that they announced. The Waves of Power or Waves of Change or something. And I'm more interested in like the combat changes. That's the only part that concerns me really. I guarantee that the dev team was fully aware of what was going on with Rule 34 because of the knowledge of it. They wanted to get too much attention or legally obligated to bunk them. I mean, I'm not even surprised. I know there's a lot of people that were making a lot of money off of those animations and still to this day make a lot of money off of those animations. But yeah. I mean, we are relaunching the game. Hey, this is basically, listen, this is a nostalgia stream for those who were here for the earlier RimWorld days when rebooting the mod list would take 20 fucking minutes because the game, I think there was a point when rebooting RimWorld literally took like an hour. I do remember like there was a point where it took an hour to reboot RimWorld and it was a disaster. Oh my god, that was an era for sure. Get the Somber Summer skin, the Hawaiian Roadhog skin, and the Trailer Bastion. You stick around because of them, but they screwed up. I mean, I had some friends who had like all the earlier skins too, like when they were doing like the first set of Olympic skins. Because I think Overwatch came out in 2016. Yeah, I was playing it a long time ago, and it was so much fun. I miss it. Good times. Good times. I definitely remember. I definitely have a lot of fond memories playing with my friends. and we're just like, you know, goofing around. I still remember like one of my favorite clips is a clip of me playing as what's his name, Torbjorn, and I was just like smacking a wall because my turret was just getting all the kills, and at the end of the thing I actually got to play the game. I wish I could pull it up, but I'd have to reinstall Overwatch to pull up the clip. So that's kind of a long forgotten era of the game. Yeah, Torbjorn was great back when you could level up Torbjorn. I don't think you can level up Torbjorn turret anymore, right? I think it just stays at level 1 now, or level 2. But back then you did have to level it up, I think. One of the ones where he's dead all the time. Yeah, because his turrets just did everything. Like once you got his turret set up, you were just good to go, and it was great. Yeah, so you can tell what type of player I was. One of my mains are Junkrat, Bastion, Torbjorn, and I think it was the other one. I think Zenyatta was the other one I played. I could not play most of the precision heroes like Hanzo or Widowmaker. And now they added so many new characters now too, because like I look at the character list and I know they added like 5 new ones in the recent update when they moved from Overwatch 2 to Overwatch 1. I can't believe Overwatch 1 was so good they made it twice, which means Overwatch 2's got to be really good when they eventually make it, right? Surely they'll finally release a single player campaign mode with skill trees and perk trees and a long-running narrative that they will not abandon at any moment, right? An actual ongoing storyline that's not just being told through comics and videos. Surely I am not coping, right? I hope I'm not coping. I hope that thing will happen. Let's just try this real fast. Proceed. Grab that. Okay, we'll try this again. I'm booting up a world right now just to see if it generates. We'll see if this is fine. But yeah, truly aged cheese. You know, maybe, you know what I should do? I should host an Overwatch night. All right, we're going to do Overwatch night on stream. If you want to join for Overwatch, come on in. Get your Ogre watching. Let's get Ogre. Oh my god, it actually booted. Oh my god, is it actually going to work? Holy cow, it actually worked. All right, hold on. Oh my god. Oh, but it's not getting... Oh, wait, I remember now. I remember the issue. If I launch the game through TriOS, it actually will not get captured. So I have to close the game again. God. I have to close the game again and reboot it with the normal Starsector launcher for it to actually load. That's right. I forgot this is so stupid. It's the only way I can get this thing to work. It's actually a disaster. All right, I gotta reboot this thing now. All right, this is the last reboot. This should work now. Ah, unsubscribe. Don't you want to play some Overwatch with your favorite streamer? It's kind of cope. Also, the new Overwatch characters don't even get as much smut as the old ones, which is shocking. Well, because they're just new. You have to give them more time to get really acclimated into the common internet psyche. You got to really sell them on the character, right? They're not going to just have instant smut. You got to really show them why. You got to really give a reason for them to make smut with it. You know, what's the funniest part of Overwatch? You know the public video on YouTube? Yes, I do actually. Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about because I was listening to that while I was driving home from Canada the other day because it actually gave me energy because I love the Overwatch overtime music. Like it actually, like I will say, one of my favorite parts about Overwatch, like the music actually was really good and the cinematics were amazing. The music really made you feel like a hero, especially in that overtime mode. And then it's just... I think they changed it. I think they completely got rid of that overtime music and changed it to something else at some point. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's tragic. Yeah. What a shame. December 2023, just, yeah, it was changed years ago. Driving home from Canada. Yes, I visit Canada about once a month, as my wife lives in Canada, so I have to go visit her. Miss this OG? Yeah, I would miss it too. I do miss that early era of Overwatch. An era that will never get back. I actually also like the co-op modes, like when they used to do that like Halloween mode with like the Nightmare, Junkrat, and all that stuff. That was a lot of fun. But I will say one of the things I hate about modern live service games is they will make all these cool modes, and then you will just be completely unable to access them once the mode is done. Like not even in customs are you allowed to revisit this mode. It's just gone. And I hate it. I'm like, if you already made the game mode, it's already in the game. Just let me just play it in customs. I don't care about the rewards. I just want to be silly and have fun. I don't know. It's just such a weird decision. League of Legends does this too all the time, and I hate it. For Honor does this too, and I hate it. And I'm just like, dude, let me just play my stupid funny mode. I don't care if the queues will be forever. If I want to play my funny co-op mode, let me do my funny co-op mode. If I want to do For Honor's, 3-player free-for-all, let me do that too. But nope, they're just like, nah, you're not allowed to play the game. You're only allowed to play the game the way we want you to play the game. Anyways, let's build our character. All right, since everything works now, I think, hopefully 100% doesn't explode. Bye, Kahila. Enjoy your dinner with your family. Where's my portrait? There we go. I'm here. All right, this time I'm not Kashu. I am Captain Oak. Yes, fine. Continue. Proceed. Joining the United Auroran Federation with my small combat fleet as a lieutenant with the haunted background. As I obtain these 2 skills, go. EU League. I don't play League of Legends, that's all I'm gonna say. Isn't that matchmaking throughput is critical component? Yes, you will play the way they want you to. Then you send a dead queues, taking up server volume. I mean that too, but they also want me to go into the queue where there's actual players, so those queues are shorter. So I understand why they do it, but I hate it. I hate it. I want to play my funny modes. Isn't that Victory is the only Paradox game you will still ever buy every DLC for? You didn't buy every DLC for Hoi 4? Actually, I didn't buy every DLC for Hoi 4. I never bought a lot of it. Okay, hold on. All right, it's been a while. Where the heck are we? Okay. This... Did I pick random? Oh, shoot. Did I pick random, Wait. Oh, I think I might... Did I pick random sector? This doesn't look like the sector that I know. Huh? Wait. Whoa. We're gonna go back to the main menu real quick. Okay. This truly is one of these streams of all time where I keep trying to get this working correctly. Good God, I was like, wait, this doesn't look like the sector that I know. All right, let's try this again. I'm sure I'll find my portrait eventually amongst this myriad sea of random anime girls and dudes and whatnot. I'm sure somewhere. Okay, there we go. Try this again. Used by but Graveyard Empires aren't. But what about the new one coming out soon, where you get to play as, Thailand, or was it Indonesia? And Australia. Oh yeah, the new DLC is gonna come out with Australia. Okay, disable random core worlds is what I was aiming for. This is fine. That's fine. This is fine. Do not do that. Okay, proceed. UAF. Select. Lieutenant. Done. Pretty sure I'm still haunted, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Go. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping that the new Hoi 4 DLC is at least any good, but I don't know, it's a little rough. I will say I was kind of impressed with how the new studio's doing with City Skylines 2. So I may play that at some point on my own personal time over the weekend, because I really do like that game. But I don't think I'm ever going to stream City Skylines 2 as much as I like it. A part of the reason is I think people don't really enjoy watching city builders that much. And I am one of those players that likes to gawk at my city for like 30 minutes before I actually commit to doing an action, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of the reason why I don't really do a lot of that game. Okay, how do I double check to make sure that I turned on my backstory? How do I know I'm haunted? Here we go. Okay, so I'm haunted. Okay, ship insurance we don't really care about. No scotches of merit, that's fine. All right, we got this working. Holy cow, it only took nearly an hour before we were able to actually play the game. Good God. Wow, the sector's really big. Was it always this big? Wow, that's a really big sector. Anyways, we're down here because we're at the planet of Aoi. And we've got really cool things like our little fleet. And I got one captain. All right, so by virtue of this, of Ray gets to be the first captain. Okay, so raise the first captain. And then... Alright, so what's the theme for this run's ship names? Because last time we did Pokemon. So I don't want to do Pokemon again. And we did VTubers already, so we don't do VTubers this time. So what is the theme for this one? We could do anime characters. We could do magic cards. We could do... beverages. We could do... What's a theme that people want to try out for this run? If we do beverages, I'll basically be like any cocktail or something. Japanese provinces? God. So we would have like Tokyo, Kyoto, Tochigi, Hanses. Naming them horses? What if we don't name them after real horse? We could name them instead of after real horses. We could just come up with fake horse names. Hello, Alex. I don't know if I said that yet. I might have. Let me change race portrait real quick. All right, let me just change race portrait to insert anime girl. There are so many. No, give me all of them. There's so many choices. All right. Look at that. That's just 2B. Oh, these are Genome's portraits, aren't they? Yeah, they are. That's really funny. Well, you can really see like the change in quality over time. That's interesting. You like drinks? Okay, maybe we'll do drinks. I don't know which one I gave Ray last time, but Ray doesn't wear glasses, so maybe we'll give her which one did I give Ray? I don't know which one I gave Ray last time. Hold on, I haven't committed to a thing. I haven't committed to a name. We'll give Ray once in a blue moon. Okay, that's true. I guess it's once in a blue moon. You gotta find group on all the characters picked out for the third XCOM mod. It's about 600 files. Which character are you adding? I guess Ray can have this one. It's fine. We're not gonna name it after Horse Girls, probably. I'm just trying to think of a name for series. We're not doing... Oh, Zooey Graham. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, what if we name them after Final Fantasy 14 stuff? Is there enough Final Fantasy 14 name content to come up with names? I guess we could do drinks. If we do drinks, I'll just be like, all right, you have to name you. If I give you a ship, you have to come up with the cocktail. You can even come up with a completely random name for the cocktail. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's probably fine. All right, sure. We'll do that. We'll do exactly that. All right. Today or this waifu sector run will be named after... We could do anime characters instead. What if we do anime characters? There's so many options. There's so many options for anime characters. Let's do a poll. I like polls. This will determine if you're on Twitch, you can participate in this poll. Ship name theme. So we'll do drinks. We'll do anime characters. We can do historical figures, or we'll do weapon names. Or fantasy history weapons. Okay. I'll give it like 5 minutes to vote, because I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and then we'll see how this pans out. So, make your vote known and decide what we're gonna do. I'll be right back. I see Baka Test Merchant 2026. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. What do you mean there's Baka Test Merchant 2026? Hello? I love Baka Test, but I don't think anyone ever cared about that in this day and age. God. What an ancient franchise. Okay. Wow, that... Is that a Hideyoshi Nakimakura? That's so funny. Wow, this is incredibly, like... I'm not gonna show this on screen, but wow, yeah. That's really funny that Hideyoshi's considered one of the part of the girl squad. That's so funny. Alright, I'll be right back. Vote on that poll real quick. You can choose where this run goes. Alright, you can choose what the theme will be. printer's ready to go, printing out all those cool things. Actually, I gotta print out some more stuff in the near future. But I'm glad to know at least your printer's working well. All right, what do we have so far on our list of wonderful things? Okay, so the poll is fairly even, although Zant says he wants to change his vote from drinks to historical characters, I guess. Let me see what else. Also, I don't remember what my max amount of... Oh, I can have 20 officers. Oh, we can have so many officers. We have so many choices. Hello, Steve. How are you doing? Well, technically, my vote is the ultimate one that matters in the end, but I guess we'll see which one people get. Although it seems like anime characters are winning, so I guess since this is waifu sector, I guess that's appropriate? Question mark. So I hope you're ready to rename all of our ships after anime characters. All right, since that's probably gonna be, yeah, just so here's how it's gonna work. If you're in stream when I'm calling for we got to hire new officers, I will be like, all right, you can name your ship, otherwise I'm gonna name it. Okay, so for example, this is Ray's ship. The only correct thing to what does Ray want her ship to be named? Otherwise I'm gonna name it the Aisaka Taiga. So anime characters, we'll do yeah. Why? Don't worry about it. Do you want to name something else? Let's take a look at your ship real. Well, actually, I'm kind of curious about these ships real fast. But yeah, we're gonna name these after anime characters. So that's what one. Okay, so we got Amazok, Merv launchers, weapons. Oh, we'll never guess. I will not be able to guess yours, but once you get an officer, I'm sure you'll tell us. All right, let's take a look. All right, so first and foremost, we're gonna name this one to be... Is there any purpose to not having this be at 100%? I don't know why combat readiness is like... I guess 90% is fine. That's probably fine. All right, so... I'm gonna call this one... What's it? UAFS Aisaka Taiga. Oh my gosh, I got my outfit's gonna be changing rapidly. All right, and then mine will be the oh god, I need to look up how to spell this. I don't know if it's gonna fit. What do you want it to be then, Ray? If you give me a different character name, I'll rename it instead. But you got to give me a name. What's your favorite anime character you want to name it after? Being curious about Lego bits, you got collections of printed packages. Chuck them in the server and I'll take a look. First of all, I need to recruit an officer before. That's how we're gonna name things. Okay, that's gonna be. And once you get the ship, then you can name it whatever you want. So I'm gonna name mine. I need to pull this up on a second monitor because it's gonna be really annoying to spell. All right, so this is Luis de la Valliere. Okay, that amazingly fits. I'm not gonna put her entire full name because it's something ridiculously long, like. I don't know what her full name is. It's something ridiculous. Zero no Sakai was a fantastic series. Louis Francois Leblanc de la Valliere. That's what it was. Okay, Ray still never gave me a name, so I guess that's what it's gonna be. Anyways, let's go start our bonus items. Okay, so we're allowed to start with a couple free items. So what do I want to start with? 50 points is kind of our upper limit. I think what we'll do is we'll get... Okay, so we will start with all the UAF blueprints, even though it's not really necessary. And since we don't have a colony, most of these don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but we should have all of that. We'll also start with the Novum Agram ones. I think it'll be fine. It's just so we can have genome stuff. And we'll also get the SBR ones, if I can figure out which one of these is SBR. There is no SBR blueprint package, interestingly enough. Interesting. We got the Draconis ones, but no SBR, unless I'm blind. Oh, yeah, there is no SBR portrait package. That's really funny. Okay. Yeah. All right, okay, that's fine then. And then... Don't think we need cores, so we'll just take this and that's fine. Okay. All right, and then... So Ray says she wants her ship to be named... the Hojun Ri. All right, sure. We should also look up every character that people want their ship named after. Let's see who this one is. Okay, from Fushigi Yugi. Got it. Alright. Alright, so welcome to our beautiful little ship. We can hire another officer immediately, which... How much money do we even make? I don't even know what our income is. I don't know if we can afford additional ones. But anyways, let's do our quest line. Let's open the comms directory. Let's talk to Lara Shepard. Hello. Do you have any work? What's on the bounty docket today? Let's see. A manageable target. 26 light years away. Oh, geez, that's really far. That's really far. You got anything closer? That one's really far. You got anything closer? God, do I really want to go that far to do a quest? I do like the UAF music. The UAF music's really nice. Okay, why is all these quests super far away? Alright, sure, we'll do this one that's 26. That's super far. Sure, that's fine, we'll take it. Gives us a chance to explore a little bit. And then... we're going to go hire a new officer. Let's see, Freya Douglas, what can you do? Is a aggressive damage controller, and the other one is a missile spec individual. Oh, it's calculated from the core. Gotcha. All right, that's fine. All right, we'll let's see. We'll hire damage control. 900 per month is fine. Okay, and then I don't think we're gonna buy any more ships because I don't think we can really afford any more to our fleet. Oh yeah, that's they're a little expensive. Actually, I can probably afford a Corvette, right? Well, let's see. Don't think I really want to buy any of these because they're a little expensive. Maybe I don't think I need a second Nakia, and I definitely don't need a destroyer, so that's okay. So we'll just see what we can do with 3 ships for now, and we'll assign this to who wants to be an officer. If you say me, I'll just pick from whoever says, and I will, and then I'll work off of that. I mean, I have a dice. I'll just roll a die. It's not that big of a deal. But maybe I'll just do the die roll instead. Not you, TY. Alright, sure. Number is 4. Well, right now it's just the 2 of you, so I'll do odds as Xanth and evens as Airman. Congrats, Xanth. What do you want to name your ship? What do you want to name your little thing? Richard the Lionheart? I mean, I guess that is technically an anime character. Sure. Accepted. Cool. Alright, let's go explore our little quest thing. So we're gonna go... Oh, there's pirates over there too. Vermilion Station. Is there any other thing that I might have missed while I'm here real quick? Not really. They don't really have any quests for me. Oh, I would like to request a supply package. Every 720 days, I can ask for a bunch of materials. Oh, I do not have... Wait, I don't have a shuttle to carry all of my stuff. I might need to actually buy some kind of cargo ship. So I guess we just buy this generic freighter hull. It doesn't cost that much. It'll be able to give us an additional... What is that carrying capacity? 225 of item? Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. There we go. Now we can carry way more. We're gonna need to buy a couple more soldiers or crew members while we're at it. So we'll just add another stack of... I think we'll add a stack of 50 is fine. And let's just make sure we have a decent amount of fuel to kind of go along with that. And then we'll need supplies. We are, again, very poor, so we're kind of working with what we got, which is to say, not much. Speedwagon. Listen, if you don't know, it's probably going to be a Fate character. Last night, your dreams haunt you. As they always do. You run through fields black as soot. Legs bleeding from the brambles. Below a sky like the oblivion of the abyss. A fog pursues you. The thrice Oh god, this is really hard. The Christ be Inspector, your tormentor from apogee to inevitable conclusion. Wherever you go, it follows. Wherever strife finds you, it renders it twofold. Okay, I can't keep doing this. You want me to keep doing this voice, or is it too much? Too much? Alright. Slaughter is your bedfellow. Once worlds burned in your wake, they may yet again, or perhaps your guilt will beget a futile kindness. Regardless, fate is never shaken. Not yours. To die choking on blood and vacuum, forgotten and alone in a corner of nowhere. As your legs give, as you feel the cold winter caress your back, as you feel the spear poised to plunge into your heart, catch a glimpse of something. Between the clouds, a flicker of light, reflected for a heartbeat in a midnight lake before you, the faintest sliver of hope that you could mean anything. Then it's gone. You feel something impale you. The slick blood run onto your hands and the fog consumes you. And then you wake up and you're fine. Okay, strife begets strife. Combat will be much more difficult. In time, the end will become clear, but your hunter's hatred grows in turn. Alright, that doesn't sound very good. Onslaught with the aggressive captain named Speedwagon would be peak. Well, we need to find someone who's willing to become a captain of something called the Speedwagon. So something to keep in mind. Okay, we're just hitting every single asteroid in this stupid exterior bubble, by the way. I think my speed up mod is still working, so that's good. Alright, let's just go to our objective. What do you mean, oh no, a JoJo reference? Oh wait, there's a quest line. Go to the bar on New Aurora for more information. Alright, we gotta go back. Hold on. We gotta go back to New Aurora. The game's like, hey, have you thought about going to the plot? We'll go to the plot. Alright, just go here. I do like the home system for the UAF. It's so pretty, and it's so big, and just gigantic in scale compared to what I'm about to do for Necrogrond, which is way smaller in scope anyways. Alright, here we go. New Aurora, a Terran world, the home away from home. It's quite big. Look at that beautiful piece of science fiction art. Alright. Okay, so not you. Not you. Oh, I think we gotta go to the dockside bar. Here we go. God, that's a lot of words. Do I want to read all this? You go down to the bar, you go to the VIP section for a confidential meeting, you meet up with the individuals known as Nagina and Leora. Pleasure to meet you. Alright. Okay, this is Vice Admiral Nagy of the 3rd Misthaven Fleet, and this is Commodore Leora. He has our own command, the 1st Cruiser Squadron Lion. Shake hands. Okay, can't share any information. If you need things to finish your pending task, we understand. It's not time yet. I'm ready. Okay, we're listening to a briefing. We close all the shutters and the lights, so it's dark and spooky. Okay. Let's see. The Commodore is shocked when she hears it for the sales. That close, how come Stratcom failed to notify us? Okay, we've confirmed sightings of the target fleet. They're at the far edge of this quadrant, the Kaylee system. We need to now go escort her fleet to the Kaylee system. Vice Admiral, security checks. Or the 3rd Fleet do the same. We're hunting our own fleet. Captured ships piloted by adversaries. Okay. Vice Admiral stands up, back to his briefcase, blah, blah, blah. He steps again. Thank you for agreeing to meet us. Okay. And then Leora here is saying, double check to make sure your weapons are ready. Hey, look, there's very specific dialogue that says, make sure your point defenses are ready to go. So you're probably going to need a lot of point defense weapons. Are you ready? Okay. This guy is offering to sell me an Inazuma class cruiser for 41,000 credits. That seems like a really good deal, isn't it? Do I want to have a cruiser right away? That seems like a really good deal. Nothing comes with any weapons though, right? Got 2 built. Wait, I kind of want this actually. Nah, I can't do it right now. I can't afford it. I shouldn't spend my money willy-nilly. Alright, so Xanth got named, and Ray's got named, and mine got named. Okay, is there a way to escort just... that isn't intercepting? How do I do this? How do I just like escort by clicking? Is that not an option? I cannot remember if this is a thing you can do. Am I gonna get mauled to death because I'm going through the questline too early? All right, in that case, we'll just follow her. Can't be that bad. Your fleet approaches the asteroid. We don't have mining options. That's fine. I love escort missions. My favorite in any video game ever to exist. Escort missions where the thing you're escorting is slower than your movement speed. Truly peak gameplay that we have encountered time and time again. Ha 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 ha. I'm surely not going insane. Yes, you can technically name your ships after Pokemon characters if you really want to. Getting mogged to death. I'm always getting mogged to death. Real mog hours here. We're going to the Kaylee system. Oh, it's literally right next. Oh, we're literally going right next door. Got it. I will lead the charge. All right, let us follow. Yeah, where are we going, fam? Show me the spooky ghost thing that I'm about to go get completely destroyed by. All right, she's sensor bursting. She's hunting it. I'm just following along because I am a simple Corvette captain. Sniffer. Oh wait, we do get free income. Oh cool. Okay, so I could have bought the Inazuma and I would have been fine. Maybe I should go back and buy it. Oh, hello. Whoa. Look at all. Oh, look at free ships. Whoa. Look at all these free ships. There's a racing here. I want the racing. Oh no, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to. I can't keep it. I'm only allowed to salvage it. No. All right, fine. I'll just salvage it. I wanted to have my racing. Or is it because I don't have the skill for it? Maybe it's the skill that I need that I don't have. I already have salvage ops and bulk transport, ordnance expertise. It's not a skill issue. Don't even say that. No, I don't think. I think it's just these aren't allowed to be salvaged. Yeah, I think these are not salvageable. Which is a little unfortunate. Oh, that's actually... I'm carrying too much garbage now. I'm carrying too much. What is eating up all my... Oh, it's the metals. I don't need the metals. That's right. Okay. Okay. Got it. That's fine. All right. Let's go keep following them. We'll go pick up some ships later. I need to quickly consume these blueprints. All right. Oh, where's the ghosts? Where be the ghosts? Oh, you're receiving an incoming transmission from Commodore Leora. She's requesting to establish a comm link. After accepting the request, Commodore Leora appears on your comm screen, clearly unsettled. Captain, here's the initial findings we're gathering from the wreckage. The recovered samples of the shipwrecks have strange properties. According to the salvage team, they couldn't definitively articulate what made the samples so special, but my science guys are scratching their heads, saying their heads so hard they're going bald. The sensors have found something in the debris field, and it looks like a ship. That can't be right. But I recognize it. It's the UAFS Mamiya. But we've seen a wreck. The other one's fully intact, brand new. It's a ghost ship. Ooh, that's a missing fleet. All escorts present accounted for, but they're not responding to comms. What's going on? A loud blaring noise is heard from the Commodore's bridge as the unknown fleet is moving fast towards our location. We better be ready to fight. All right, let's fight. Let's save the game. Yeah, the Mamiya. The Mamiya. The Mamiyas. Oh, we're screwed. I don't think we can fight this fleet. All right, we're gonna try our best. I got 3 ships in a dream. All right. The Thesis commandeered the UAFS Mamiya race and class and has come to exact vengeance. All right, let's try this. I fully expect this to go completely sideways. All right. Okay, so my generic plans, I'm gonna order them to follow the Lilaroo, and then I'm gonna manually control myself to do whatever I need to do. I don't even know what my weapons are. What do I have? Okay, wait, so... Okay, so I have missiles. Which is the Amazon MIRVs, and I have 8 shots, and then I have some kinetic weapons that are fine. Already losing a lot of our ally ships. I can see that we lost in Nakiha. And I have a ship flare system, which is probably designed for anti-missiles. So just gotta keep that in mind. Let's just turn our shields on. See if I can finagle my way around this. Oh, they really are just ghost ships. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're not ready for this. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is, we need to find a way to... Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can engage in a 1v1. Maybe I can do, like, small fights first. And we'll try to, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm getting beamed. Oh, I'm getting beamed. I'm gonna pop the flares, pop the flares. Okay, so anyways, I might be dead here. Trying to hide behind our ally here. That was a semi-brief that I think completely missed. Or a mini-brief, perhaps. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. I missed all my missiles, too! Okay. Are we guaranteed to lose? Okay, so we already lost Rey. Her ship is dead, which means she's alive, but she's just knocked out. Okay, oh my gosh, yeah, I don't think we're ready for this. I shouldn't have accepted this quest so early. I thought I could do it. 50% seemed a little... Seemed doable, so I was like, alright, this should be fine. We're assisting here. Okay. Let's see if that'll connect. Okay. Our allied forces are in full retreat. That is not a good sign. Xanth is dead. Oh my god, we killed a ship. We killed a single ship. Alright, we're basically exploding here. Alright, our entire fleet's dead. 10 out of 10. Alright, let's just speed this up to 4x. What do I do? Our allies are running away. Yeah, we're just dead. I can't really do anything. Oh wait, we do have a single... Oh, it's our freighter. All right, this one just needs to run away as fast as humanly possible. We're just gonna get control of it and just run. Run, you little goober, go. Use your little plasma burners. Flee. Sacrifice everyone else. I'm gonna reload a previous save. But the problem is, like, if I don't do this fight, like, what happens? Like, it's just over, right? Oh yeah, it's just... This is gone. Yeah, so wait, what actually happened? Okay. Let's just reload. What's the reload button? I think it's F8. F4. F9. I forgot F9 also throws something at me. Ignore that. Okay. So, there's no way I can actually fight this, is there? But I've already committed to this quest, so what do I actually do? If I leave them to die, what happens? Right? Like, if I leave them to die... Could I just run away? Moving to engage. Oh, I'm sorry, whoa. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Wait, did I... Oh, hold on. I think I accidentally ordered myself to fight, our allies. Give me 1 second. I looked at it, I'm like, why does it say plus 500%? That doesn't seem right. I'm like, I don't think that's correct. And I'm like, wait a second, I think I ordered myself to fight, the Lion Squadron. Okay, so I have to wait for the fight to begin. And then I will join the fight. And then I will join in, and then I'm gonna basically commit myself. Screw it, commit everyone. We'll try it. And I'm gonna order these two to immediately run away, because why not? Run away. Yeah, run away. And then let's see if I can fight this. So I can fight this. I might be able to do something. It's a little easier to manage this if I'm only controlling myself, and then the others will participate if I think it's appropriate. The fact is that there's so many ghost ships that are just a problem, and yeah. Gotta see if we can engage in any of these. Dang, ghost ships are spooky. Okay, I can't aim a missile apparently. This thing also just like doesn't have any useful weapons. Yeah, we have flares and these other pods, but this thing surprisingly doesn't have a lot of weapons that I like. I don't like this ship. I mean no likey. Jesus Christ. We're getting consolidated in a way that's not ideal for us. Okay. See if we can just try to... Yeah, or this I don't think I like this ship very much. I need something with more oomph, more gun, more DACA. Actually, it's doing a pretty good job of like knocking out its shield. We might be able to just gun it down. Hold on. Okay. Oh shoot. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm dead. I'm so bad at this. I'm gonna leave. All right. So we lose my ship, but. Okay, so I lost my ship. We'll give Ray her ship back. She's gonna quickly sneak in here. Oh, wait. Explorer. Can't really take much. Because unfortunately I lost a lot of my capacity because I lost my ship. Okay. Supplies. Okay, so... Oh, did they win? Oh, no, they're still fighting. Alright, Oh, we have to disengage now. We were not able to disengage, and now we're being hunted down by the Mamiya. Great. All right, everyone just go to full retreat mode and hope that we can survive. Please, run away. Don't fight. Just run. Oh, they're dead too. They're so dead. Oh, Xanth is dead. I said Mamiya. That's what it's called, the Mamiya. M-A-M-I-Y-A. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do the campaign. Let's try this again. Is that the actual correct way to do this? We have to engage and then leave immediately? Or just don't participate in the fight? Maybe we just don't participate in the fight, right? Nur or Favonius? I mean, there's Favonius. Yeah, because I can't fight this. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run. Bye! I'll come back with more weapons. I'll come back with more ships. Or I guess we can... Oh, I guess we bait them into the... into Favonius would be the correct solution, I think. Let's see if we can... Where's Favonius? Where am I? Oh, shoot, I'm all... Wait, how did I end up... Oh, we're at the far edge of the map. Whoopsies. Are they dead? I think they're dead. I can see them trying to ping, trying to find us. That's okay. We're gonna try to make our way towards, one of these. Yeah, it's a very, very big ping. It's like broadcasting an at everyone. But in the system. Completely unnecessary, but you know what? I'm not here to question it. Hey, look, here's Nur. I'm just gonna quickly go over here real fast. What do you guys got? You got any cool ships that I can buy? Anything with a nice weapon package, perhaps? Okay, nothing here. Let's see if they got anyone in the bar. Alright, I don't really care about your stuff. Don't really care about delivery contract, although it's not really that bad. Can't afford it, really. Okay, we'll go to the other one real fast, and let's see if they have anything at Favonius. Oh, wait, isn't this the one with the, Yeah, that's right. This one has the bar. The little, the economic zone. Okay. I need 200,000 credits first before I can partake in it, which is really dumb, but whatever. Become a pirate for money. Kill the hegemony stuff. No, I want to buy a ship. Earliest part of Starsector. The earliest part about any of these games is always the hardest part. Okay, so there is nothing that I can buy, and I definitely can't buy anything from the November fleet. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna wait until they show up at my doorstep, right? Oh, hold on, was that it? Nope, so that's the Knights of Lud. Where are they? They stopped pinging me? Where did they go? Ghost-chan, where'd you go? I'm over here. Oh, hold on. We should be faster than the ghost fleet, so as long as I can identify them, I can kind of bait them in. I think they're coming from here. They're all the way over here. Yeah. Thank you, Pax Slack, for the follow. Okay, there they are. Okay, they see me now, so now they're following. Oh, they're kind of fast. Hold on. Good, as long as they see me. Come on, I'm a tasty target right here. I'm gonna quick save real quick. I'm a tasty, yummy target full of anime cat girls and other various cat-based things and other anime-based things. Come on, you wanna come over right here, right? Come on. Come on. All right, I think I'll bait him into Favonius. Probably the safest thing to do. Come on. Okay. Getting there. I mean, as long as this works, that's all that matters to me. And then I guess we can continue the exploration of whatever the heck happened here. Yeah, you might want to run away from that little mining flotilla. Okay. Favonius is right there. There's a war memorial in space. Wait, that's kind of cool. I never saw this. What is this? The Favonius Tourist War Memorial. Let's see. While space above has been cleared, debris from what is now called the tourism war can still be found in the oceans of Favonius. The name's actually... Wait. I should not be touching this stuff here, right? This is probably things I don't want to touch because it's a war memorial, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so we're going to go right here. I'm just going to bait him in here. Come on. Okay. Let's see if we can fight this with the station. Probably not, because they do have a racing. Okay. But at the same time, maybe with this it should be okay. Let's try it out. Okay, so the only priority is stay behind the Star Fortress. And yeah, I think the station is probably more than enough to hold it back. But yeah, look at all that. Let's see if it's enough. We're gonna work together with the station to hold back this mysterious ghostly tide of horrors that have come to ruin our day and kill us all. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's so much of this. Alright, let's see what we can do. We are kind of... I see a lot of damage being... Oh my god, that's a lot of bullets. A lot of missiles, actually. They already killed... Oh, they lost one of the Ravelins. Oh, they lost one of the outer ones. Got it. And that thing's about dead too. I might not have to do anything. I think our ally, the giant station, might be able to just rip them apart. I legitimately might just be able to sit here and just chill. My god, the game is lagging so bad. There's so many things happening on screen. I just realized the vertical stream is dead. I don't know why. Hold on, give me a second. If you're watching on vertical, I'm so sorry. I just fixed it. I don't think anyone here watches on vertical, but just in case. Just in case there's like that one random person on Twitch watching vertical. Okay, we can at least fling a few missiles to maybe participate. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. I'm helping. I'm contributing. All right, my missiles did nothing. Fantastic. And I think that's Xanth, who's walking in and immediately exploded. Very nice. All right, you definitely did your thing. You definitely tried. It's okay. I didn't expect you to live. Your chances of survival were never high in the first place. We can just keep gunning this one down. Just keep every damage we can do is assistance that can help destroy this foul creature. Just even like 10-20 damage is a little bit. Okay. There we go. It's overloaded. Fantastic. Now we can just hopefully aim my missiles, but knowing my accuracy, probably not. Ooh, we actually hit it. Nice. Perfect. Come on. Come on, it's almost dead. We're doing it. We're really doing it. Alright, now I gotta run away. Oh, boy. Just gotta run away from this thing. Station's still doing fine, right? Oh, it did lose one of its defense platforms, which is not ideal. I think the station might actually not survive this. I think the station might actually lose this engagement. But we'll see. The smaller ones are getting smacked around, but it doesn't have enough firepower, and I don't have enough firepower to capitalize on the overloads. That's another one down. It's multiple Inazumas that are getting knocked out. That weapon platform's hull is still going strong, though, but again, it's a lot of damage flying through. Maybe try to help knock this one out. Okay, and then just try to pull over here. We're just not having any luck with our missiles. Our missiles just won't hit. I'm just very bad at aiming, I guess. Alright, let's try to knock this one out a little bit. If I can aim. I'm really bad at leading targets, apparently. Okay. Ray's ship is still alive, which is a good sign. Fling our missiles here. Completely missed, but we hit the one in the back. The Raysen's dead. Okay, so the mothership is gone. So at this point, it's just the smaller ships that are required to be knocked out. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, we win. We did it. Well, I want to knock it out. I don't know if we can knock it out. We're going to try. Cool. Is that all of them? Like one left in the far back. Alright, we defeated the ghosts. Fantastic. I did nothing. I let them do it. Cool. Alright, let's recover Xanth, because I'm not allowed to recover the ghost ships, unfortunately. Okay. That was very rough. Okay. So... Okay, so what do I gotta do now? You're fine. We recovered your ship. Your ship is okay. You're fine. Oh, I got a new weapon, though. What is this? A medium weapon. The Medlav support. Okay, that's actually really nice. So that was, an engagement. Alright. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go back up to... Oh, shoot, they're still chasing me. Being chased by... Hold on, disengage. Oh, 26. Alright, I guess I can do this. We just repaired, so I guess it's fine. Alright, so welcome to small form combat. This one needs to retreat. Okay, and then the rest of the... Okay, so the rest of us, we're gonna fight here. This one's gonna retreat. And we'll see how we can do this. We're being chased down anyways, so... Let's see if we can do this. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so then I want these two on me. And then we're gonna just try to get ready to defend them, because they should be coming in from this, and there's only 3 of them. We did fully repair. So all 3 of these beauties are ready to rumble. Okay. Where are they? Oh shoot, they're all the way back there. Oh, they went around. They went the wrong way. Okay. Our freighter might be in a bit of trouble here. Alright, let's go see if we can hunt down this bad boy. Come, my dears. Let us work together and knock out this foul demon. And let me go back to speed 1. Okay. Okay, so our freighter did get destroyed, which is really tragic, but whatever. I cannot aim these missiles for some reason. I don't think these have homing aspects to them, which is also kind of annoying. Okay, we're gonna order them to please murder this thing. Come on. Me and Ray have the biggest ships here. I will fend off this other one, I think, maybe, if I spot it. But we should be able to kill this. Am I just this bad at small ship combat? I think I might actually really be this bad. I'm so used to having giant ships, but actually playing small ships is just a weird thing. Okay, so we gotta hunt down the last one. Go back to the nav buoy. See if we can just control that. Okay, speed up to 4x. Okay, see if we can hunt down the last one. I'll have them on me, and we're just gonna run around until we find it. We speed up. Where could these goobers possibly be? Are they hanging out in, like, near the exit point? Oh, yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, yep. Alright, we know the drill. Go back to speed 1. If I'm lucky... Oh, shoot, my shields are down. I don't think I like the Amzocs very much. I don't think I know how to use them, but it's probably better against larger ships, larger targets. Smaller targets probably not as good. We have enough point defense that we're able to fend off their missiles, but this thing's just annoying to hunt down. Oh, hold on. Oh, they dodged it. Stop dodging my dang missiles. Hold on. What I'm gonna do is just gonna do full assault here. How fast is that? How's that race fight? It sucked. I basically baited it into a Pavonius's base and just said, screw it, we'll just let them handle it. And then I did my best to contribute a little bit. I definitely did some stuff, maybe. Alright, CQC missiles, let's go. It worked. Okay, unga bunga, come on. Come on. Yes. There we go. Okay, there's one more. There's one more we gotta hunt down. Where is it? Where could this foul demon be? Alright, so I sent everyone into scouting and exploring mode, and when we find it, we'll kill it, and then we'll be done with this mission. But it's gonna be a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to just see the whole map, tragically. Anyways, how well have you been? Are you glad we're doing Starsector again? It's been a while. Oh, hello. Found it. Alright, they're coming up to me, so I just gotta hold the line. Happen later on, not just happen. Yeah, like the game basically said, would you like to do this quest now? And I was like, sure. And then I thought as if it was being offered to me this early, it should be fine. But since it just came up and I was like, oh, I literally cannot do this. I have what, 3 frigates? Or 2 destroyers and a frigate? Like, there's no way I can actually do this. Or I have a corvette and 2 frigates. Like, there's just no way I could realistically do that on my own. Alright, Xanth just soloed that, so congrats to Xanth for being useful. And then we'll reclaim our little ship. Take this in. Fantastic, alright. We gotta go... Attention, this is the Omega Lioness of the squadron. Losses are proceeding to retreat back to home port. Retreat and head back to towards New Aurora. They're alive for now. Time to retreat and reorganize. Okay. They survived, surprisingly. I didn't have to do anything. The quest line says, yeah, they lived. Alright, so first and foremost, I can't carry all this, so sell the metals is fine. I would like to buy... Oh my god, I got a story point! Whoa! Minus 50% for scouting, that's fine. This is fair and balanced mod content? What do you mean balanced? Who said anything about balanced? I was hoping the mission would be balanced for someone who just started a run, but apparently it was not, and that's the part that was surprising. I definitely need to buy another ship at some point. I need another... Oh, I didn't realize there was a little chatter. That's kind of cute. So might as well, but you have to consider lesser time to deal with it. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't have any of that. I probably should check for... Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna go to the derelicts. The reason we're going to the derelicts is if the Lion Squad lost a bunch of ships, there should be spare ships that I can just salvage for my own purposes. So we're gonna check that out real quick, and then we'll continue on our mission and go back to Aurora. Flying modders on infallible heresy? Yeah, of course. Didn't you know modders are perfect people who are always never wrong about what they do, especially if they create things like... Actually, no. I think whatever I was about to say was gonna like annoy you. I was gonna make some comment about vanilla expanded. Okay, so I don't really want to salvage these. Screw it. It's just gonna be just generic resources, I assume. I don't think we're gonna really find anything else here. Yeah, we're not gonna find any weapons. I think we just take this and leave. We'll come back here later. All right, jump point. I don't want to die. I like being alive. I like being alive whenever I can. All right, let's go back. Any day now. Oh wait, I don't have my max speed boost, that's why. Alright. We're gonna go back to Aurora, which is right over there. Thankfully, it's just across the proverbial space ocean pond. And we'll go to New Aurora. Continue our quest line. Oh my god. Okay, I thought they were chasing me down. You fought Legio Daemon hordes and casually shoved your onslaught around in battle. That sounds really rough. Okay, shuttle dockside bar. Alright. Vice Admiral Nagy has been waiting to debrief you. He's not alone, and we meet two new people. The one known as the One-Armed Mantis and Vengeful Crow. Alright, these people have anime names. Got it. What's with the nicknames? Protocols, that's all we need to know. Great, so they're basically alphabet letter agency people. It really is Metal Gear names, you're right. Okay, we call them, these enemies, mimics. No one is shocked at this calmly delivered revelation. From what you currently have, thanks to the combined efforts of Persephone Stratcom and Empresses and Eintcom, along with other notable contributions, to be able to detect patterns. And will negate because these enemies are some variants of remnants. No, they can't be remnants. They're ghostly, but they fought like we did. UFA doctrine at its basic. Okay. Okay. Commodore goes back. Leora goes back, and then Crow wants to keep talking to us. You'll report directly to to Crow for more assignments regarding these extraterrestrial threats, but it's a information blackout, so no one but us can know about this. Cool. All right, we'll wait until more quests. Okay, hold on. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for pulling out of the fire. Since they didn't pull her out of anything. She survived on her own. She's willing to give us her ship, the Leora MP class prototype destroyer. 70,000 credits and 4,000 confectionery coins. Interesting. I like having free ships. All right. So before we use the ship, we got to go hire more crew members to keep it, you know, crewed. Do exactly that. And then let's see what's in this. Okay. So it's also called the Lionheart, but it's no longer. We're gonna rename it. All right. So first and foremost, let's go hire another. There's no officers here for us to hire, unfortunately. That's a pirate. Okay. Okay, so at the very least we have another ship. So let me think. So these are frigates, corvettes. Okay, so this is a destroyer. So realistically, I want to be using this. So I'm gonna take over this one, and I'm gonna rename this. Basically, the Luis de la Valliere is gonna just follow whatever ship I'm in. Luis de la... Is it Signalis? I don't know anything about Signalis, okay? Alright, and then we'll rename this something else at some point. I'm just gonna call this no name until I can come up with a proper name for this. Until I get a new commander, and then we'll dump them in there. Let's quickly go to Lunamun. Is it literally called Lunamun because it's like lunar and moon? Okay, who is this? You're being hailed by the Auto-Auroran fleet. It assumes a neutral posture. It's aware of your identity. Subject identification confirmed. Codename Starfarer. Greetings. The Automata Expeditionary Division has taken note of your presence. We will commence observation and record your actions. The Empress finds you to be interesting. Ending transmission. Everyone's just like, all right, cool. All right, cool. I don't know what that was about, but I'm sure that'll be relevant later. Is that actually part of the plot line? Okay, so I don't really want to buy any of these weapons. I'll sell the... Oh, no. I want to keep that weapon. I want to sell the metals. I'm here to see if they have any people worth... Here we go. All right. Get a new officer. This is an aggressive impact mitigation. Who's the other goober? This is a cautious damage controller. Sure, we'll take that one. That's fine. All right. That's cheap enough. That's okay. Can I buy a new ship while I'm here? Ooh, we can buy a really fat tanker. Troop carriers, A drone destroyer. Is that what the D stands for? Is that... Oh, damage. That's D mods. None of these are terribly exciting. I should have bought that Inazuma for 41,000. I don't remember which planet that was. I wish I bought it. I really wish I bought that Inazuma. Oh, it would have been so much value. Oh, wait. Maybe it's one of these other planets. It wasn't New Aurora. What was the other one? Okay, it was that. Okay. It wasn't Favonius. Yeah, I'm sure these robot people are probably perfectly fine and not gonna be scary people at all. Okay, let's go to the bar real quick then. Oh, there's a decommissioned space habitat. Except we can use it, but there's nothing really in here, so that's fun too. Alright. Communicate with the nervous pilot. Hello there, Yimmy Thompson. The Yimmy Thompson, commanding officer of the 5th Experimental Flight Wing on the Resolution. Or she was, until she was ambushed and they disabled her ship. And she escaped, leaving behind her entire fleet to die. It's especially when we left port, things trying to mismatch. Parts and tools gone missing. Radars picking up false positives. Is this a continuation of the quest line? Whoopsies. I believe you do something like this. She looks in, Command wanted flight data for a new fleet craft. Okay. Yeah, you're doing a good quest. Okay. Yumi's, let's see. I didn't want to believe that she had been a spy, but when I got there, authorities were already looking for me. They said, spy from the Resolution, come here, and they pinned her as a traitor. I'll look into it. So do I shake her hand, or I politely refuse for now? Okay. Oh, I guess, I should have shaken her hand, but whatever. Find the wreckage of the UAFS Resolution. Well, I have the coordinates, but I don't have to do it right now. So as long as I have it, it's just open for me to do later, I think. Okay, let's just see if there's anything else in the bar. All right, this one says... I know it just says I need your help. She handled your own problems. The archivist here. Go check out the damaged cryosleeper in the Flama star system. Sure, we'll do that way later on. Okay. Well, we do need to buy more ships. I'm not comfortable with this many ships yet. Oh, okay. Who wants to be the next commander? Who wants to be the next leader? Your name is Ryan Singleton, but you're not gonna be a Ryan, and you're not gonna be a dude. You're gonna be reborn into an anime girl body at some point. Unless you want to wait, because right now I got only big ships, or small ships, and I would like something bigger. God, my... they're not very happy with me because I failed my bounties. Whoopsies. Zoingo wants it? Alright. Sure. This is now Zoingo. Alright, and then we're gonna reform you with the power of cosmetic surgery. If I can figure out which one of these buttons is the one that lets me change it. I think it's under... Personal. Alright, let's change her portrait. This music is so good. It's so nice and very anime. I wish, if I ever make a mod, I hope one day I'll be able to commission music like this. Anyways, Zoingo, we're gonna make you... Let's see here. Which one is the most Zoingo-ish? Which one is the most Zoingo-coded? You wanna be a pretty blonde? Okay, you can... Let's see. God, I cannot tell... I hate playing anime art AI guesser. I hope it's not AI generated. I can't tell at a glance right now. I show the Tachyon trans. Oh, is this Hoplo? I saw one of Hoplo's streams the other day. It was she's quite loud. That was like the only thing I can say. She's very loud. Interesting character is what I'll say. I don't know. I think she was playing Resident Evil when I either rated into her or I tuned into her. You can be this one. Alright. And thus Zoingo was reborn into an anime girl persona. What do you want to name your ship? Your ship name will follow you as you change ships. Unless I'm too lazy. Okay, we're gonna go to Castle. I think we might be able to get something. We might, well, see if there's any SBR ships that I want to buy. That might be fine. Let's go rizz up the SBRians. This is the correct jump point. Kamina? Sure. Alright, right now your ship is a little small, but it'll be fine. Okay. You know what's really funny? I love For Honor. And I think I did mention that in our chat when I was like, when I joined in, because I was like, oh yeah, I used to play For Honor because I was a Kensei main. I'm not even joking. I'm like rep 20 Kensei, which means I put a... It's easy to get reps if I really wanted to, but I put a lot of hours into playing Kensei. Welcome to New Avalon. Alright, hello SBR. I'm here to buy a ship. Let's see what you got for me. Okay, they're willing to let me buy things. Kind of. Okay, maybe not. Okay, there's not really anything here I want to buy. Even though Light Destroyer is not really worth it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ask her to listen to her pre-collapse story, expedition. I need to hear the price before I go on your expedition. I don't think we'll do this expedition one right now. This one is offering me... Okay. Kill pirates, 1,000 credits per frigate. 120 days. God, why are all these quests just really rough? She doesn't have any quests. She doesn't have any quests because we're not commissioned with them. Don't really need these freelance admins. Okay, so I can't really do anything here. Maybe the best thing to do is just go back to the UAF and see if any of them are willing to offer me another mission that I will actually do this time and not completely ignore. Yeah, because I don't think any of these guys are going to have quests. Okay, this one's willing to sell me a Caliburn. Cruiser, 57,000 credits. I think that's a perfectly fine cost. So I will buy this one from Lapis Booker. And this one says, okay. Are we ready to fight the Ludic Church already? Sold in the Mercy Star system. 1,000 credits per frigate destroyed or disabled, increasing scale for larger hulls. Sure, I mean, we're just gonna go on a warpath and go kill a bunch of Ludites? That's not that big of a deal. Sure. I think we'll be okay doing that. Let's go fit the new ship in. Okay. Also, I'm gonna hire a new commander. I'm gonna hire this one. I don't really care what she does. She's joining us. She's timid. All right, who wants to be the next captain? This is mine. This one's mine. Actually, yeah, I want, this one's mine for now. I will always have the biggest ship because I'm the coolest. Okay, so this one's mine. Who wants to be another captain? All right, Alana, sounds like you want to be the you want to have a captain's chair. All right, you can have the old ship. What do you want to name your ship? Give me a name, and it shall be thus. Oh, this thing has no weapons. I gotta put weapons on this thing. I mean, I don't know. Gargura would be like my first guess. Or one of the Nekopara characters. It's not anime. VTubers are anime characters. I count VTubers as valid options. Hello, Nahil. How are you? Kusanagi. Oh, okay. From got it. Okay. From Ghost in the Shell. Kusanagi Motoko. I mean, I am a meat space person, so that's true. Okay, so your ship's already equipped with weapons, including the Lion's Roar. And then for mine, I have no weapons, but I'm gonna just auto-fit this with something. Experimental would give it a standard support. I guess we'll do standard kit. It's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna really... We'll adjust this later. I just need weapons on this first. Alexander Rowe. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright, so this is probably fine. Let's go hunt down some Luddites. Where did it say we have to go? It says the system of... What was the name? I'm already like blanking out on the name. What was the stupid system's name? System of Mercy. Sure. Okay, so before we do that, let's just make sure we buy enough materials so we don't explode into a million pieces. So I'm gonna buy some supplies at slightly inflated prices. Buy some fuel. And make sure we have enough crew members to fill our ranks if people die. Because people will die out here. Alright, let's go kill some, some church people. I'm sure this will not come to bite us in the future, as I'm already declaring war on the Luddites. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. UAF and SPR have like a truce automatically if you're running next Celerin, right? I think so. Which is quite nice. Because if you want to play with all the anime stuff, how did the Amish get into space to begin with? Don't think about it. I cannot fight that Holy Armada. Am I gonna die if I do this? I don't think I can do this. Go to the jump fringe point. Welcome to the system of Mercy. Ah, there's a lot of fleets we have to go kill. Hello, what are you? Where'd you go? Get back here. Unknown fleet. What do you call? No, come back here. We just want to have a talk. Okay, wait, hold on. Before I do anything, what am I killing specifically? Ludic Church, so not Ludic Path. So I don't think I want to fight that. That's too strong for me. I gotta find smaller fleets around here in their own home system that I can fight. This seems like a good way to die. So maybe I don't do this, but I'm already here, so I'm committed. Okay, so I'm killing the terrorists. Oh no, I'm killing... Wait, all Ludic Church. Okay. Is the Ludic Church different from the Ludic Path when it comes to the quest line for like this bounty? That's the real question that I should ask. Yes, they are considered separate factions. Got it. Okay. So I gotta specifically hunt down the church, not the terrorists. Okay. You mix QP and Nukma and Sriracha. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Com relay. Maybe we don't fight them after all. Wait a second, is that they have a jump point on top of their planet? Oh, they're crossing over it. You know what, maybe we just hunt down some pirates or something. Yeah, let's go to jump point. Let's go, there's gotta be something easy that we can kill for very basic practice for fighting, right? We have a commission, but our commission kind of sucks right now because I've done really bad. So I can't even colonize yet. I know what Nook Mom is. We call in my people we call it patis, which is basically just fish sauce. So do with that information as you will. But that's what we call it. Okay. Let's see. I don't think most of these are anything I want to do. We're not doing the UFS resolution. We're not doing the milestones. There's no threats. I guess we should go back to... Let's go back to the UAF for now. Oh, wait. Don't I have a bounty board? I thought I did. Maybe not. Okay, let's go back to the UAF and maybe they have a very simple quest for me to do. Yeah, let's do exactly that. Off to the UAF. Following the wonderful zooming path. Okay. I'm gonna need to buy more supplies too. Okay, hopefully they'll give me a quest. That's really what I'm hoping for. Here at the system of... At the Nova Drive Yards. It's also an actual station just hanging out here. Sure. No one I want. Don't think I want to talk to that guy. Okay. I would like to find some work. What's on the bounty dock? It's something easy. Okay, so this one's 23 light years. We just gotta go deal with a very small pirate fleet. I think that's perfectly fine. And while we're here, I'd also like to make sure we have enough fuel to get there. And enough supplies to feed us on our way there and out. Alright, that seems like a reasonable quest. Let's go up there. So, our new adventure is to go hunt down this pirate in the Asmodee system, which is 23 light years away, which is 200 units of fuel. So we have enough fuel to get there and probably back, hopefully. Do they call it fish sauce when I talk to you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have clue what you're talking about. Oh. Wait. But I know if you call it Nook Mom, I'm gonna know what you're referring to. It's just every cult. I almost said every faction. Every culture calls it something different. Yeah, imagine it's like it's all independent factions now. Everyone's just a random faction. I do like fish sauce though. It's quite nice, but you have to be very careful with how much you use. Otherwise, it overpowers what you're trying to eat and gets a little nasty, right? So that's kind of like the main thing with fish sauce. Can't overdo it. Let's see if we can get over there. We're getting there slowly. There's a bunch of like wars going on that I'm really not paying attention to, so we'll deal with that later. I am being hailed by the Dusk Keeper fleet. I'm going to immediately disengage. I'm not even going to listen to them. Nope, I'm out of here. Well, I guess we'll talk to them. Hello. Hello, my darling, my lovely. Oh, look at the state of you. A little worm like the rest of them. How the mighty fall. Please have mercy. Begging already. I haven't even threatened you yet, my pretty, though rightfully considering what you've done. But I'm hardly one to slit a throat while you're already in a ditch. And besides, such a bore, I'll let someone else do the honors. Unless a wolf is truly a wolf forever, in which case I will find you, darling prey of mine. The hunter-killer giggles inhumanely. Maybe then you'll scrap together fleet worthy of my time. Until then, ta-ta. Wait, what? What is this thing? They're just like, oh, you're too weak. You're not even worth my time, but come back later. What is this nonsense? They're just like, you're not strong enough. But when you're stronger, we'll kill you. All right, fine. Thanks, I guess, for letting me live? Question mark. It's a Sudari AI core. You know what's really funny? So, you know how I mentioned the other day, there's been a lot of like funny art of the Regent from Slay the Spire. Also, yeah, Nahil, it's been 15 watch streak. Congratulations. I got linked another one. Hold on. I saw another one earlier, and I'm like, God, this is so funny that everyone's just drawing the Regent as like a... Here we go. Let me just show it on screen real quick. Oh shoot, how do I do this? Copy. God, my Chrome has like a bajillion tabs open. Look, this is what we're talking about now. This is what this is the Regent that people are drawing. Everyone's just decided that the Regent is just some kind of like hyper Ohoho Jo-sama, maybe probably twin tails and all that. And it's so funny to me. It's so good. I love this trend of turning all the Slay the Spire characters into anime girls. This is truly what the internet was made for. You don't use the sauce directly. You use water that mixed with garlic, chopped chilies, sugar, and some form of citrus juice. I think Ray does that. I usually just put it on like, say, like rice porridge. Just pour a little bit on top and mix it in. Okay, this is the system we're looking for. All right, welcome to Asmodee. I did not bring enough fuel, by the way, so we got to make sure we salvage enough fuel to get back home. Real quick, we're just gonna survey this. Can't survey it. I don't have enough heavy machinery. That sucks. Where's the pirate? Oh, here it is. Hello, Ludic Path Watchers. Oh wait, it's not the fleet we're trying to fight, but we'll fight them anyways. Sure, we'll engage them. Cool. Well, I have a big ship, and they don't, so we'll just send in our entire fleet. You can tell because it's Ginger. Best tropes, no cap. Is that how that works? She's like a former what's the trope in anime nowadays? Like, she's a former demon queen that's been... I don't want to use the word corrected, but she's been defeated, and now she's lined up with your party. She's joined your party. The word correcting has been kind of cursed, a bit cursed by the collective mind of the internet. There we go. Let's just... Let's see if we can kill this thing. Alright, we're just gonna fling a couple missiles over there and just let it do its job. Perfect. Our guns are doing their job. I'm gonna speed the game up because it shouldn't be too bad. I actually can't catch up to them. I'm gonna just speed up. Hold on. Fling some missiles. Surprisingly, these enemies are really hard to catch up on. Full assault here. I don't think these weapons that we have on this ship are long range enough, unless I just get up in their face. Which I'm gonna do exactly. Come on. Come on. Oh! What the fuck? What was that? What was that? Oh, that's the Leora missile system? Okay, but I guess... Wait, so is it a gravity bomb? I got pulled in. Alright, I guess it's a gravity bomb. Defeating the Demon Queen is apparently an act of marriage, and now she's demanding an heir. You know what? That's probably a Dojin. Of some kind. Alright, just pursue them. Have the second command handle this. That was... What a weird fight. Do I want any of these? Probably not. Okay, take their stuff. All right, let me read this weapon before we do anything else. What is this thing? Also, I need to reorganize this because this is a garbage vessel. I just need to reorganize this. Okay, what is this weapon actually? The Lion's Roar is a torpedo. That is a delayed fuse bouncing bomb, an experimental low-yield nuclear warhead mounted on the tip of an armored bomb. Its delayed fuse will ensure time to potentially bounce into enemy formations to detonate from within. Okay, so it's basically semi-brief, but just bounces around. Got it. All right, we should probably change Alana's portrait. Let's see. This Alana portrait that's currently set up is too happy. We need something more serious. I think it's under... Which one is it? Personal? Here we go. Okay. A low-yield suck bomb. That's definitely a way to describe it. Okay. Let's see. Is there a Makoto Kusanagi portrait in here? I guess that's true if I can find it. I do think it's kind of interesting. Like I can actually recognize like, oh, this is Kami. Obviously, I know Garm is here. I think this one's the Garm one, right? And I know some of these other ones are other VTubers, I'm sure. I just can't... Like, I know this one is, Isn't this Cliffoff? Or Cliffoff? I can't remember how to pronounce its name. Or maybe not. I don't remember. I thought it was. Maybe I'm misremembering. Let's see. Which is the closest one for Makoto Kusanagi? Or... just pick one that looks okay. Let's do... These are what's his name's portraits. This is Genome's portraits. Okay. That's just what's her name from Evangelion. Oh wait. That's it, right? Yeah, there's literally right there. All right, well, that makes it easy then, sure. All right, well, that was easy. All right, we're gonna hunt down our actual target, though. Where's the actual target? Come on, where are you? I'm here to hunt. We're here to kill. Wait, what did the quest say? Maybe if I read the dialogue, it'll actually tell me where I have to go. Oh wait, that was it. Oh, that was the fleet. All right, we did it. We completed our mission. Fantastic. I don't think I can actually survey these. I don't have enough equipment. So we'll have to just leave for now. What story? I am reading the dialogue, but I don't want to read the entire dialogue, you know, when I'm streaming, because it just takes too long. So if you ever wonder why I'm like skipping over dialogue, I'm skimming it, but I'm not reading it in full for stream. And otherwise we'd be here all day, literally. Okay, so probably easiest thing to do is... I don't think we go to the Infernal Heart. That seems ominous. Can I make it... Let's see, what's my range? So if I do a direct route, we have enough to get back to Aoi. Alternatively, I can swing to Obsidian. I don't think I'm at war with some of these factions. I can probably buy fuel there. So maybe we go to Obsidian. That's probably a safer route. Yeah, it's probably the safest route. I don't think we can get to Aoi fast enough. But hey, we accomplished the mission, so that's a good sign, right? It means I'm actually somewhat competent at this game. Now I just need more. I need bigger fleet, more ships, more weapons. I can't wait till I have a big chunky weapon. I do need to keep improving our relationship, and so we can get access to bigger ships with the Federation. So basically, we're just gonna be doing all the UAF stuff for the time being. I'm not even surprised. Usually, if a modder is gonna make stuff like that, they're gonna include their friends. Like looking at SBR, it's basically like here's a bunch of whiskey friends and whiskey adjacent individuals. So I'm not even surprised that the UAF's the same way too. Oh, do they hate me? Oh shoot, they hate me. Just gonna quickly get away from that real quick. I should have checked the faction relations real quick. So Sindrian hates us, pirates hate us, Hegemony absolutely hates us. Okay, so all right. I have 29 units of fuel. Do the Legionaries hate me? Okay, cool. No. I can go to Legionary space and we'll hang out there. Yeah, we'll go to Legionary space. That's fine. All right. Hello there, Azura Station. I'm here to buy your stuff. Welcome to Azura. No custom dialogue or lore. That's fine. Let's just buy a bunch of fuel at an okay price. And let's see if there's anyone here. Don't really care about that. Is there any ships that they have? We could hire a new person. Buy Azura, buy Azura, buy Azura. There's a lot of deep Starsector lore that I'm not aware of, I guess. I want to buy another ship if I could. There's not really anything I can buy unless I want to buy this Yoboata technical hull. What is the point of this? Oh, it's got a medium slot, which is really funny. Okay, so I assume that okay, so Legionary picket, that's fine. Okay, so that's kind of neat. Let's go out. Oh, they're turning around to fight me. Can I run away from this? Am I fast enough? I don't want to fight this primarily because I think their ship is better than mine. How many story points do I have? 12? Yeah, I'm okay burning one. I know it seems like I'm a coward for running away, but listen, it's still early game. I know I don't have the fleet power to really fend off a lot of these super crazy threats. So we gotta try to find our way through. Oh my god. If I just jump into castle, I think they'll leave me alone, right? There's no way they're gonna follow. So I can probably just wait a little bit. Oh, they're right here. Wow, they really want to fight me. All right, screw this. We'll give it a shot. Hi, Garm. Enjoy your lurking, Garm. Okay. 102% additional EXP means I'm definitely not going to win this fight. But I guess we'll just try it. We'll see. I guess if we do like the usual hang around the Valier and then just try to protect it. I do love that you can see the warp in the background. That's so nice. Okay, so we'll just try to figure out how we're going to do this. I have access to Spectres. If I can kill out their big ship real fast. But I think they just have better weapons than I do, which is the biggest scary part. Just kind of fling as many missiles as I can at it. Try to overwhelm its shields fast. That's I almost got smacked by a Breve, I think. Okay. Wasn't enough to get any damage in, but let's get some hits in. Full assault, go. Focus this one, see if we can get this one out. Oh, they do oh, cool, the Spectres do reload. So I will have infinite missiles. Excellent, keep firing more. God. Can't really force them to position the way I want it to. Oh, that's an EMP shot. And we did lose Garm, or what's his name, Xanth. Xanth's ship has been knocked out, because of course it has. Okay. Looking at this thing. He tried. He wasn't meant for greatness. Just gonna see if we can. I think the way we have to play this, we have to just be really aggressive. Like, the problem is that its shields are surprisingly beefy. Yeah, I can't really keep up with it. Our front weapons are just not very good. Yeah, the frontal weapons. So what is these specters on the side? You know, we can do what we can with these, but it's not really going to do too much. I don't think I like the specters as a weapon, fundamentally, right now. So, again, if we can just get up... Oh, there we go. We're getting some damage in. Come on. Keep flinging missiles. Every time the plasma burns up, we just have to keep pushing up. There we go. That's what I'm liking to see. I've done 0 hull damage to this thing. Good God. Just hit this thing. That's fine. There we go. Alright, Ray's ship just exploded. I think she went in too hard. Okay. So, all of our ships are exploding, and I don't think we can actually fight this. I don't think this cruiser's super good. Yeah, and I'm knocked out now, too. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't have the capability of fighting this off. Wow, I suck at this game. I think I just don't know, like, what's the good ships and what's the bad ships and, you know, all that jazz. I'm just gonna try to run away. Yeah, I'll burn another story point to get away from this. Leave me alone. Oops. Yeah, it generally isn't, like, worth fighting a lot of the times unless you've got, like, good weapons and whatnot. And I don't have any of that. I promise that's the exit point that I need to get to. Let's just go to New Avalon. I love all this flavor text, by the way. These flavor texts are great. Anytime I see flavor text in a game, I always want to read it. I want to see what people, you know, what they've written about their world, their lore, all that stuff is just so nice. Let's see, can I refit this with anything better? What do I have on here? What do I have on my... This. Okay, so dedicated targeting core, fine. Armored weapon mounts, probably not ideal. Reinforced bulkheads, fine. Okay, so it's an anti-armor cannon that's on the front. And 2 medium flaks. Okay, so the main thing is this thing doesn't actually have a lot of... Probably slap on like another medlav. Ivory and a medlav. So get rid of the flak weapons and just add on more long-range cannons. It's probably fine. I don't particularly like the specters, but I think they'll have to work for now. No Dark Souls for that initial puzzle for us to complete without getting the full picture. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that, or the fact that even Final Fantasy loves doing silly, like they love inserting small jokes into the flavor text of the game is so nice. I love silly things like that. What if I use the railgun? There's 3 railguns on the market. What if I strip all 3 of these? Crank the vents down. What if I do this? Hold on. Let me test this real quick. Let's just rearrange this real fast. And then... Because these all aim at the front, right? Yes, they do. Fantastic. Let's run a sim. I want to see if this is going to work. Fight against my favorite thing, which is a do-nothing... oh my god, there's so many ships. This one is fine. Let's see how this works. Okay, so it's a twin... So it'll fire 2 shots at the same time. 3 shots at the same time. And each of them have 2 shots each. Okay. I mean, yeah, 14 is generally dark. I'm aware of that. Okay, so this one's primarily good for dealing with shields. So it's not going to do too much damage, but it will have a lot of long-range potential. If we do get up close, we can do more damage. It's not really necessary. Okay, so I think this is fine. So these are primarily good against shields, which is okay, and then the rest of our ship fleet can go smack him around. Okay, that's workable. Alright, hopefully we're not going to get bothered by the... customs enforcement as they try to wonder, like, where did you get these twin railguns, Buster? These weren't state approved weapons. It's like, you're right, sir. I picked them up off the ground, you know, casually found them. You know, your citizens need to be a little more careful. Maybe they shouldn't be leaving high-end weaponry on the floor. It's a little questionable that they're allowed to do that. Yeah, exactly. How'd that get in there? Oh, strange. Very weird. Let's get over to our favorite station real fast and see what we can do. Ah, the Hegemony and Imperium are fighting each other yet again. Good thing that's not my problem. Alright, she won't talk to me. You don't have a quest for me. I would like to... I don't have any cores, do I? Okay, just kidding. I don't have any cores. I would like to ask for promotion. Ah, okay, so you can become... I can become a commander or an auxiliary. Oh, wait, there's a lot of lore. Oh, there's a lot of roles here. Whoa, okay, so... Auxiliary is the first one. Which is what I think what I am. Right? Or not yet. And then you can become... Yeah, I think I'm an auxiliary. Then you can become a commander. And then you can become an admiral. Oh, and then you can own a colony? Okay, wait, hold on. This is actually kind of neat. What are the higher end ranks? The Grand Moff. All right, we're Star Wars now. System Governor. 200,000, 3 colonies. Ability to deny scan of your cargo. Receive independent... That's kind of neat. The Grand Moff. The Grand Moff is what they're called. Alistar Sue. Let's see. But I like to buy 80 units of lava cake. Sure, I'll buy some lava cakes. I don't really want to talk to pirates. No one here. Okay, let's go to the other one. What do the lava cakes do? I love the little like random desserts you can just buy. All right, premium choco lava cake. An interdimensional choco... Wait, what? The interdimensional choco lava cake is a special commodity found in New Aurora. The sauce is made from processed cocoa and other ingredients, and then packaged in boxes ready for use and delivery. According to some of the locals, they often get nostalgic flashbacks about their homeworld and the good memories when they ate it. Now it's just memories of a thing long past, especially with their home now impossible to reach. That's cute. I'm gonna go to Lumamon, and we'll see if they have anything over there real quick. But hey, we have chocolate cakes now. I'm not here to fight, we're here to talk. I think as long as you talk to one of the admins, okay. Which one of these gives me quests? I can never remember which one. Oh my god, I don't remember which one actually gives me quests. Anyways, we're gonna pick up this officer while we're here. That's fine. What is the largest Liamp? What do you mean by that? Could have sworn there was a... Can't remember who we talked to get the quest, which is the part that's like driving me crazy. So let's see. Because again, we can't really do too much right now until we can find more. Until we basically level up a couple times. Let's go to Seal, I guess. Maybe they'll have a quest for me. As long as we're not dealing with any more weird ghost nonsense. I don't like dealing with ghost anything. Enter. Let's go this one. Perfect. I think if we go to Favonius, maybe we'll be able to talk to someone. Hello, Station Commander Dixon. No, you don't have a quest for me. Great. You don't have a quest. You're a concerned citizen named Burger Queen. All right. Okay, I know she can't let me in. Wow, I can't figure out how to get the quest in. I definitely can't get in here because I don't have the 200,000 credits. We will eventually have the credits, so maybe we'll just wait for that. I do want to buy a... What's it called? I do want to buy a cargo ship. That'd be the next big thing. Oh, because it's Grand Mod. Okay, I see. I get it. Ha ha ha. Okay. We get a Mio Juliet custom freighter, although this thing's burn is 7, which is really bad. God, it would be kind of nice to have this just to haul things around. Because it would be able to carry... What's the capacity of this stupid thing? 750? Oh, but it's got so many D-mods. I don't think I want a nearly destroyed ship. That might not be worth it. The Ludics are invading Europa. Well, hopefully they survive. Hopefully San Batavia lives another day, but it's gonna be rough. Yeah, let's hope they survive. Let's go real quick to Nur, the volcanic planet, and see what they got here. You won't talk to me. You don't have a quest. These people don't... Okay, I guess you just have to wait until quests start popping up again. In that case, I would like to see if they have anything for me to buy. I know this part's like really boring of me just running around trying to find things to do, but I swear it's relevant. Okay, so... I could buy a carrier right now. I could buy a Minoria class carrier with 3D mods. Most of which aren't really that bad. Sure, I want a carrier. I'll buy a carrier right now. Alright, we have our first carrier. It needs a commander. Who wants to command the carrier that I have just acquired? It's, and you have to give it a name too, otherwise I'll give it an anime character name. Let's see what's on this thing. What is on this? Okay, so we have to fit it out first. I can't afford these super nice ones. Alright, Airman Joker, what an appropriate name for someone who's about to control this. Give me an anime character name to control, that you're gonna call this thing. Okay, and then I have to fit this thing with something. Whatever the cheapest thing I can afford. Oh my god, they're so expensive. Okay, sure, that's fine. That is technically a character, an anime character name. Alright. I need to fit this with something is the problem. I'll just auto-fit it for now. Ooh, Strikecraft is probably fine. Bombers is too expensive. I will do Strikecraft. Yeah. Torpedo bombers, rocket attackers, very basic microflak weapons, and you'll be fine. Alright. That's functional. I'm trying to remember what else. I guess the other thing we should do is like explore more, which would be a good thing to do. So I guess while we're here, let's quickly make sure we're capped out on fuel. Let's buy some heavy equipment. So heavy equipment allows us to start surveying planets at the very least and grab some supply. Except I can't afford all this, but maybe I sell all the oh, I can't even sell the chocolates. So I can't buy that amount of supplies too much. Okay. That's functional. Let's see. Alright, let's go explore. I definitely can't afford much more than this. We're already getting a little broke in terms of materials. Why is this music so dramatic? Oh, hell, let's try Tachyon Fleet. Are they hostile towards me too? Hi. Alright, we need to get out of here. Again. Alright, everything just hates us. I think we're at war with them. Okay. Now that we're back in the actual area of space, let's see what we want to do. I guess the space is just in constant war with each other. Could go to New Aurora and go continue the Lingering Echoes quest line, but that seems like a bad idea. Quickly just go to New Aurora real fast. If they don't have anything, we're gonna go talk to our friends over at SBR and see if they have anything, but you would think that the Aurorans would have something for me considering I have a commission with them. But so far that doesn't seem to be the case. They don't have much jobs. I guess the sector job market's also just a little rough nowadays. Oopsies. I'd like to repair. She won't talk to me. You can buy governorship. That's so funny. Who was the one I talked to? Oh, wait. I forgot. Wait, don't I just have to go to Intel and then reach out to my contacts? Isn't that how this works? Here we go. As long as you... Station commander at Nova Drive Yards. Okay. So as long as you know where they are, then you can talk to them. So if I just go to Nova Drive Yards, that's where I should be able to find some work. Alright, let's go over there. I should be able to find a job. We just need a whatever type of work to kind of get started. And then we'll start fighting some nasty things. I know there's a little bit of a waiting thing for exciting stuff to happen, but I hope you're all just being a little patient. It's fine. Alright, any work? Yes. I would like to know what's on the bounty docket. It's a little far for me. Something about 80,000 credits for something 49 light years away. That's closer, but it's a challenging target. It's composed of a cruiser, 2 freighters, some destroyers. That's actually not that bad. I think we can do this. Yeah, it's fine. I think that's a fine fight. We'll do that. Prepare the ships. Let's make sure we're ready to go. I think we've got everything we need. I don't think I really want to refit any of these. Maybe Ray's ship could get better weapons, but the Amazoks are probably fine, because the other option is equipping Ray with mini breathes, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to give Ray some nuclear weapons. We'll give Ray nuclear weapons later. We should probably be buying mini breathes whenever we see them, though, just because mini breathes are pretty funny. Oh! Sambit SBR captured a settlement owned by the Ludic Church. The space gig economy is in dire straits. Maybe we should just become Space Uber and just ferry people around. That's probably an easier way to do things. Okay, Delta SARS 3 is 29 light years away. God, we're really far away from this. So it'll eat up most of our fuel to get there, but it's not that bad, I think. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's something here. What's going on here? Unknown entity? Nothing to salvage? Oh, it's a ghost. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's go engage with our little fight over there. My monthly income is dropping rapidly, by the way, because I'm hiring too many people and I don't have a long-term income solution yet. All right. But we'll at least get this pirate knocked out. We need to find a way to get Xanth's ship a little better. I think his ship is just like a hot doo-doo ship right now. By the way, I think the other problem too is that later, when we get to late game, it's going to be really nasty because I increased the max battle size from like 400 to 800, which means battles are going to get very, very messy very, very quickly. But I wanted to do that because I thought it'd be way more fun to have big bombastic battles than more controlled, smaller engagements. I'm sure this will not bite me later in the butt. Still amazed how good the Hoi 4 Girls Frontline mod is, the power of so much concentrated autism. I mean, what do you expect? People are addicted to characters from that franchise, and then you give them a map game? Of course. Map games are like the ultimate test for like omegatism. Oh no, can I escape? Yes. I love my map games, don't get me wrong, but map games are like the ultimate indicator of having like supremetism. Actually, you know what I want to see when I'm in Japan? There's a train museum I want to go to that I didn't get a chance to go to last time I was there. So my goal is to go there next time. Is this the fleet? No, it's not it. I guess we'll just kill this fleet anyways. Hey, pirates. Goodbye, pirates. Just send in all our combat ships, that's fine. Improper third-person shooter for RTS. You know what I need? I need more anime XCOM games. If I had anime XCOM games that have really good customization, I would play it. I know there's that one that's being made by a Korean developer that's like pseudo-Cold War-esque in vibes, but you can customize it a lot. I would love to play like an anime XCOM with fully customizable characters like that. Is Civ for a map painter? It's more of a board game, I would say. I classify Civ as more as a board game. Cool. Look at that. Yes. Your shields mean nothing to my giant, chunky guns. Okay, well, it made it out. All right, we'll aim over here. Too horny. Because, I mean, this is a game that is designed to appeal to a certain audience and also sell lots and lots of gacha currency. Yeah. I don't know what you expected. I complain about this all the time, but a lot of games, especially in that space, have very risque designs that I'm not terribly fond of. Azure Lane, again, continues to be like the worst offender, by God. Did you see that Nekopara is making a gacha game too? I saw news about it. I'm like, I didn't even know that they were working on this. It's so weird. I apparently can't aim, by the way. Ooh, I may need to turn off my shields. We just gotta turn off the shields real fast. Come on, why can't I hit this thing? Oh, shoot. It's fine. I think it's surprisingly good at moving away. Also, I just realized there's no combat music. Is there just no combat music anymore? 10% still kind of low, but so it feels like the Horny's gotten crazy in the recent years. I guess that's true too. What was that? Oh my god, that gravity pump. Oh my god. Maybe. Okay, giving that weapon to Alana might have been a questionable decision, but we'll roll with it. We're gonna give Ray nukes anyway, so I guess in the end it's all fine. Yeah. In the end, I'm just gonna give all these people like super crazy weapons that I will absolutely regret giving them later on. It was FNAF random 3 games go quick with throwing money at them. I mean, it's like Poppy playtime, right? Okay. I could get the freighter. I don't really care for any of these. Isn't the support destroyer? A bonafide buffalo freighter? No, I don't want it. Just salvage it all. I didn't lose anything. Right, and then we'll go to the sensor array. We'll overload it. There, we'll hack it. It's fine. Where is the other fleet? We gotta find the other fleet. I think it's over here. I think it's all the chapters of the same game, but I remember just seeing Markiplier like lose his mind, saying it's like one of the worst things he's ever had them is for. Oh my god, that's a big fleet. Oh, hello. Okay, if we play this right, we might be able to do it, but it's going to be a little nasty. So I want everyone on... Okay, so my freighter needs to leave immediately. And then the rest of us will fight on the nav buoy, I think is fine. Yeah. They're coming in quick, so we gotta move. That's a lot of them. Let's pull back as fast as we can. This would be a perfect time to have that bouncing bomb right about now. Just gonna fling missiles around and just, if it hits something, that'll be great. If it doesn't hit anything, whatever. Okay. Come on, that's fine. I can't hit anything. I'm bad at aiming. Is it just me, or is it actually just hard to aim? Oh my god, I actually overloaded. No! Please save me. Please, my teammates. Okay. Oh my god, is this stupid thing about to kill me? It has like a thumper on it, right? I think that's a thumper. There we go. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately our main weapons are knocked out. I'm still trying to hold the line. We're being lasered to death. Oh, they're so fast. They're everywhere. Alright, off the shields temporarily. Turn back on. Just we gotta flicker the shields. Oh, these are annoying. I got a hard vent. I got a hard vent. We did lose Sam, and we're about to lose myself. They just completely flanked me. I was not able to get away from the flanking. Alright, let's see. I want to control... let's see. What do I want to take? The techie shuttle's down, so there goes our carrier. I think we lose this fight. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this fight. They swarmed way too hard. I couldn't do anything about that. Okay, so I'm taking over this ship. Let's just get out of here real quick. See if we can escape. Pilot prototype destroyer. Oh, because I have a cruiser that I wanted to use instead. I probably should take over the prototype destroyer, though. Yeah, this fight's over. I'm not gonna win this. Let's reload. There's no way we can win this. Also, hello there, dibs on that. Okay. Oh wait, I have a skill point. Hold on, what do I want to dump this in? Well, if you're saying that, maybe I'll give it a shot then. Let's see. Let's do... Let's first of all get helmsmanship, first of all. And then... Let's go in there. I've never really used it yet, which is the main thing. Okay, how about this? Why don't we... I'm going to temporarily take over the Kusanagi. Oh, shoot. And then... Well, let me temporarily swap around command of various ships, and that should be fine. Thank you for trying to subtime melee after it tells you yet again. Oh, trust me, you're gonna die a lot in this run.
Switch for telling me it's subtime immediately. After Akashi kills me yet again.
I agree. Thanks for the resub, Airman. Hopefully you enjoy dying. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so I'm in control of the funny bomb weapon. How many of these do I... Is it only a one-time thing? I have 6 of them. Interesting. Okay, and then... Okay, that's a standard railgun. Got it. Okay, so how does this work? Okay, so let's try this. Why don't we all back up, fall on me, and let's just try to finagle ourselves here. And then let's see. If I just fling this in a direction... I want them to bunch up a little bit. Maybe if they bunch up, it'll be a lot easier. 2 over here. Fling this like that. Let's see. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, it didn't do too much damage, but it is something to keep in mind. Over here, we can just keep poking them with the railgun. Just keep falling back, and then every time it's off cooldown, I think we'll just fire it and just see what happens. Okay, gotcha. Crowd control. Let's just fire it again. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it just bounced it right into me. Oh, that's weirdly convenient. There we go. That's fine. All right. Oh my goodness, we're losing our other ships over there. Shoot. All right, we gotta pivot that direction. Still here. We gotta find a way to delay them and maybe fling the funny weapon this way. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Off cooldown. Go, 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 go. Kaboom. Alright, not ideal. Should have hit the other ones, but I guess we're working with what we got. So hard vent real fast. Hit what we can. Royal maneuvering jets. Get knocked out here. My engines are disabled, I think. We lost Sant's funny ship. Come on. This is actually a really hard fight. Like, again, I'm not very good at this game. Even though I played it a bunch, I just struggle. Oh my god, my missile... Oh my god, overloaded. Come on. Launcher got disabled temporarily. We're holding the line still. Just gonna keep running away like a coward. It's fine. Still alive. As long as we can just keep staying in the back. I don't have any spares to send out, so it's just whatever we have left is what's gonna fight. My engines are still damaged. There we go, we're back online. I have 3 more of these ready to go. Let's see, we gotta help deal with these other ones too. Let's fling it over. Let's see if we can help out here. God, that's beautiful to behold. Does a lot of damage to the shields at the very least. I definitely need mini briefs, I think. I think I'm too reliant on mini briefs whenever I play this, whenever I have UAF installed, so I'm trying to not rely on it all the time. But man, it's so tempting whenever you have it. I keep holding them back a little bit. If I fling out another Lion's Roar, that'd be great. I think my missiles are mostly Dunzo. Come on. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, perfect. Fling out the... Oh, perfect. Come on, and... Kablam! Oh, everyone gets a mini breathe? Everyone has a mini breathe? But then mini breathes aren't special if everyone gets a mini breathe. Oh, these do reload. Okay. Oh, let's hold the line a little bit. I'm just gonna hang back a little. When we're ready, we're gonna fling another one at this poor guy. Once it's off cooldown. I do need to pay attention to my... What's the word? Battle readiness or something. Blam. Okay, now it's exposed. Hopefully we can do some damage to it. I'm not sure if we can reach fast enough. Flinging missiles, which is good. Amazing, it's dead. Yeah, okay, that's what I remember, yeah. I want to use the SBR context. We haven't used the SBR in quite some SBR since the update. I was waiting for the SBR update for so long, and I'm like, now it's here. At last. Playing this missile. God, this thing is disgusting. It's actually just so good. What in the world? I know it's a unique weapon to this ship, so I do keep that in mind. Shoot, I'm being flamed out. No! Uh-oh. I'm dead. I was doing so good. I got too aggressive. Can these two survive? I guess I'll take over the this one. I don't know if we can survive this. Yeah, I got too aggressive. Get rid of the other buffalo. Hold on. Okay. We have the carrier at least. One of these is the carrier. Just kidding, it's not a carrier. I think that's... What is this? Oh, it is the carrier. It's a techie shuttle. Got it. I have to kill... What is that? I gotta kill 3 more ships, and then we'll win. Alright, and then we're gonna play a little aggressively. Stay on south, and then we'll see if we can run up there. Run off shields. Hard vent real quick. Quickly knock that one out fast enough. Weapons are auto-firing. Turn on shields again. Okay, and then this one is we're gonna fling specters at it. Hopefully it'll connect. Just try to overload it with as much firepower as we can. Okay, I'm seeing missiles kind of connecting, but not really. I guess they're getting shot down. God, there's just so much. God, look at all that. What is that? Drones? This is modern drone warfare. Oh my god. I just don't have an easy way to, like, run up here and smack it. Is the other problem, too. Like, even with all the missiles, it's just really rough. I fling a bunch of these at it, see what happens. I'm flinging all the missiles that I have, seeing if we can try to cause some issues, but it's just too much. Flinging at it. If we're lucky, one of these will do something. I'm out of missiles now. Turn off shields temporarily. Gotta flicker the shields on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this weapon. So I have a weapon on here that's doing damage, but I don't think it's actually that good. Oh my god, yeah. Alright. I'm actually just incompetent at this game. My twin-linked cannons are just not that good, unfortunately. Like, yeah, they do shield damage, but... I don't know. I'm not vibing with these weapons. Alright, we're gonna reload this again. I'm sorry that I keep reloading, but this is the only way to get better, by practicing. We get better by losing. Okay. Let's try this again. So, at the very least, I know that this weapon, the Kusanagi... Okay, so let me read this weapon again. The Lion's Roar is delayed fuse, potentially bounce with information detonated within. It does about 2,000 hit points of damage, primarily deals bonus damage against the armor and not so much against shields. It's a... does a lot of EMP damage. Also reloads every how much? 6 seconds. Refire delay every 30. Got it. Oh no, she basically Whiskey updated SBR, is my understanding. Let's try this again. Okay, so move in. Transfer. Okay, command. Deploy all. Commit. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have everyone stay on the carrier. We'll play. We'll play. Oh, sorry. We'll play protect the carrier. I think it's how we should approach this fight. And then as they approach, I'm just gonna fling missiles at them and just kind of bunga bunga them. That actually does a decent amount of damage, which is quite nice. And then maybe it like flings them in a way that we can smack them around, but we'll see. And then every 6 seconds or so, whenever it's ready, we'll fling it at them. By the way, oh, there goes Kamina. There goes Zoingo. God, there's just so many of these things. This is the perfect spot to fire it if I can connect it. Come on. Fling the missile. The double kill was so nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, this thing is so good. It's disgusting. Alright, we've gotten a lot of value out of 2 missiles so far. Let's make it. Let's go again. Gotta wait until it's ready to fire. We'll aim probably on this stack of 3 here. I was getting a little too close. I don't like that. Xanth needs to pull back. He's a little too aggro. Okay, found the line. Okay, not ideal, but we did kill the guy. We did do a decent chunk of EMP damage as well, so that's fine. We can just harass these guys. I need to pull back. I need to make sure I'm not going to get caught out completely. Okay, Xanth went down to no surprise. I don't know what's happening here, but we got to deal with this thing. See if we can finagle our way this direction. Let's see. I'm down to 4 ships, and they still have a lot more, right? Okay. So what I'm going to try doing is flinging a missile down this corridor here. Should hopefully connect. If it doesn't, it should split the back line. Okay, no kills, but that'll harass them. I need to pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh my goodness, my engines are out. No. Flicker the shields. Armor's holding. Okay. Pull back. This is a new run. Hello, marksman. Yep. All right, and then as soon as we're ready, we're just pulling it down, right down the center. Okay, turn shields back on. I gotta survive. Okay, that gives us a little bit of extra breathing room. I don't think it killed anything. It didn't actually do that much damage either. No, not a lot of hull damage, unfortunately. But yeah, don't worry, marksman. Once we get more people or more officers, I got room for 20. If I get down this corridor here, if I can hit this thing. Come on. Okay, there's our last one. Okay, surprisingly not doing that much damage right now. What do you mean, what's the Favonia stance? I'm not familiar with the Favonia stance. I'm still holding, surprisingly. Just can't get enough damage in. I think I might have to find like a much more awkward angle. One of them retreated, that's fine. Shields on, block that. Okay, another missile's ready to go. Oh no, they're going for the engines again. Right. I could do a funny. Fling a lion's roar right down the center corridor. That's probably exactly what I have to do. I was just getting. Oh, I'm just gonna fling it down here. That's fine. Oh, you mean going to the specialty shop? The market? I don't have the 200,000 credits you need to open it up. Yeah, you have there's like a credit minimum you need to get your membership card. It's like a Costco. Actually, yeah, wow, it really is just a Costco, now that I think about it. Yes, good, let's fling this here. Okay. That did knock out its shields. We might be able to kill it if we're able to get up there fast enough. Might be a little aggressive. It might be unnecessarily aggressive, though. My lion's roars aren't going to be recharging for quite some time, but we did manage to deal a decent chunk of damage to it. But yeah, once you get to it, it's so nice, but obviously I don't have the... There we go. We got one of them, so that leaves 3 more? 4 more. Okay, we're getting there. It's a grind, but we're definitely getting it. Let's go for the engines again. As always, go for the engines. The railgun auto fire. We'll just try to, I don't know, bungo this thing. Okay, we're down to 3 more. No lions roar available. No, I'm not gonna full assault. We're gonna play this carefully. We're gonna play this very carefully. Okay, now we can full assault. All right, commit. Flame down. Okay. All right, the ship is the carrier is going hard. Torpedoes and missiles going crazy. Oh shoot, there's still one back there. Oh, there's still more. Uh-oh. Alright, wasn't paying attention. Techie shuttle, the Minoria's going down. Where's the beavers? This is not the beaver game, wrong game. If you want beavers, come back next week. Do you want to see more beavers? We can do more beavers in the future, just not today. Okay, this thing is basically burnt up perpetually. Just keep flinging missiles at it. It'll die eventually. Okay, fantastic. All right. Now we gotta deal with these two. Yeah. Oh, they're running away. They're cowards. They refuse to fight like champions. All right, that's fine. I will claim victory. Oh my goodness. Do I want to hunt them down? I got 3 that can fight. They don't really have much that can... I think I just let them leave. I think realistically I let them go. We'll harry their retreat. Okay, so we'll recover our ships, and maybe I take the buffalo. Let's see, what is this thing? Until I can get something better. It only comes with 1 missile, but it does have a lot of slots if I need something heavy, so maybe this is not the worst thing to grab. I don't know if I really want this thing, though. Civilian grade hull that's been modified for combat. I don't think I actually want that. I'm okay just grabbing these 2. Alright, what do we find? Listen, insurance is a scam. Why do you think it says uninsured beavers? Because you're uninsured. Oh shoot, we didn't complete the contract. We have to still destroy the fleet. We're not done yet. Just kidding. We did it. We completed the contract. That was enough, apparently. Okay. Fantastic. We did it. We succeeded on our mission. Okay, so we're getting to the next rank. So we can now become an auxiliary. And then we might be able to become a commander at some point, but I'm more surprised that we won, and I also get some points to kind of make myself stronger. What do we want? First of all, let's grab Helmship Story upgrade, and then I need to get to hull restoration so I can, or whichever one removes the demods. Okay, we gotta rush towards hull restoration. That's usually my priority. You need 4 lower tier skills. We'll reduce the amount of fuel consumed by travel, I think is fine. That seems pretty solid. Okay, and then is there anything to salvage here? Probably not. Let's just get out of here. Don't need the metal. That's fine. All right. Well, that was definitely a fight. Oh my god. That night your dreams torment you, as they will until oblivion. You see it now, the little white light peeking through the dark clouds. Glimpses of it spur your steps as you struggle through the thicket, drowning in thorns. The Revenant is never far behind you, and your pace is quickened, but never do you make distance on it. Then you burst into the open, the thick, choking air, and you see it high above you, a white star shining over a dark lake. Salvation, you can only pray and escape from this hell. And in your wonder, you forget for the briefest moments. You look down to see the barbed spear burst from your chest, then another, and then you awake, gasping, reaching for the wounds that aren't there. But something cold is wound inside your chest, desperate to escape. And for the first time you can remember, you feel the faintest hope of escape. How terrible it is to feel alive once more, and to feel the weight of your sins. The progress is made, and your guilt festers. Cool. Ooh, spooky. Alright, I guess we'll make it all the way to SBR territory for the time being. Don't really need to do anything there. I just want to go back because we have one, we're going to run out of supply, and we're going to run out of fuel. So we'll just kind of make our way back there. It is quite spooky. I kind of like the spook. Oh wait, what's that? Hello. I saw loot. It is a Gemma class heavy bulk combat freighter. That's a large universal slot. That's interesting. Actually, there's a bunch of weapons attached to it too, including a... You know what? I might actually grab this stuff. It's a carrier freighter. It's a logistics vessel that also has fighter bays and small hybrid slots and a large universal slot. That's a really weird ship. I want it. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Better to have more ships than not, right? And then we'll just make our way over... Oh, we can't make it there. We'll make it to Europa. Let's kind of zoom our way over there real quick. And that should be fine. What an interesting run. I'm more excited to see like what other shenanigans we can get into, but I definitely want to see if I can get the new SBR stuff. I don't think she's put the new content in yet. I don't think Wissy's put the new carrier that she's been like teasing. So maybe that's not a thing for us yet. But regardless, we'll find something. Oh, it is? Oh, never mind. I want the box cutter then. Give me that box cutter. I saw it and I was like, I want this thing. It looks cool. All right, welcome to Tethys. We'll go to the planet of Batavia. We need to learn how to design cool systems like this. Oh, there's also a quest to deal with a pirate base, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Although... The Batavians have authorized bonus for killing any pirates in this system, so in the castle system, so we might do that too. Oh, there must have been something nasty here. There's a lot of salvageables. What happened here? Was there a big fight? A war? Conflict? Oh my god, there's a lot of debris. Well, we'll come back to that later. Asteroid field. That is Hegemonians. We could attack them because we're hostile, right? They're traitors. All right, time to commit war crimes. Traitors? That just means loot. Turn around. Hunt them down. Intercept them. Hello. So the main thing that they have is an assault cruiser and a... Yeah, and a destroyer. I'm pretty sure we can win this without a problem. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go. Just do full assault. There's only like 3 ships that are probably we have to worry about. Everything else kind of just bungo is dead. We'll give Alana back this funny ship at some point. I'm being hunted. Sorry, what? Oh, hello. Sorry, what does it say? Felcesis commandeered the HSS Astute. Okay. I don't like those words. Is that thing gonna kill me easily? Oh god, that might actually be very, very deadly very, very soon. Okay. Oh my god, that thing is scary. Okay. Okay, we got the caliber, whatever that thing is, but that is not something I have weapons to deal with easily. And is super aggressive, and it's just like running up there, going aggro, and then just getting slapped around. It's gonna fling another one of these things at it. I don't know if it's got the weapons to knock it out. Oh my god, I barely did any shield damage. How much HP does this thing have? Okay, oh, hold on. What does that say? Okay, missile specialization, advanced countermeasures, field resonance, gunnery uplink plus, ordnance mastery plus, polarized nano repair, spatial expertise, a trickster's calling plus, a whispering grove tender plus. What do those abilities mean? What do you mean it has abilities like the grove tender? Oh my god. Let's see if we can focus this one down real quick then. Just focus the small ones. We'll deal with the big thing later. Yeah, just kill this thing. If we can just knock it out real fast, it'll probably be a lot easier. Come on, it's almost dead. Chase it down. Okay, and then over here. Because this thing surprisingly is doing... Oh wait, hold on. We might actually be able to bully it now. Come on. I hate flinging this like in CQC, but... Let's survive. Okay, we overloaded it, which means we have to just unload everything. Every missile we have just has to go on it. Okay. We did it. Felcesis was banished. For now. Alright, we did it somehow. Pursue the rest of it. Just kill it all. Don't care. And ooh, I could already get an atlas. Do I want an atlas this early? I think moves at like 7, so probably not. However, I think I'll take the standard destroyer for now. Maybe not. Yeah, just kidding. I don't want that. That's fine. Just salvage it all. Okay, we got weapons. We got copious amounts of metals that I don't care about. We got heavy armaments that I can't. The more annoyingly is there's a lot of stuff I can't. Maybe I do. Maybe I should have taken that freighter actually. Kind of regretting not taking it. Oh god, yeah, I can't hold all this. Okay, well, we're already in the Auroran territory, so why don't we just make it over there, and then we'll just, I don't know, offload a lot of this as soon as we can get there. Okay. Now that we've arrived, let's go actually figure out what I don't need. I don't need... I don't want to keep the weapons. I think I need a freighter. We've kind of been getting around without a freighter, but I think it's time that we at least get our hands on one. Because we need something to carry all of our garbage. Oh my god, I can afford a Anthony Hawker strike cruiser. Or I could... Oh man, I can't buy any of the crazy stuff. God, I want the Morning Star. I don't know what it is, but the concept of space fleets just having a normal carrier looking... Like, you just take the normal, you know, ocean surface carrier, but you just put it in space is just so appealing to me. I really want one of these. They don't have any... I guess there's no freighters. There's a Liberty freighter. I mean, carries 400. I think that's fine. Yeah, I'll buy it. It's not something that can carry all my random garbage that we keep grabbing. Okay. So... for the time being, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna rename... Alana's gonna get this the cruiser, the Caliburn, which I'm gonna rename to the Kusanagi Motoko, and I will take my ship. I will rename this the Luis Francois de la Okay, I cannot fit that in. De la Valliere. Okay, and the reason I want this is because this is using this missile is basically casting explosion. So that's why we're doing that. I will probably replace these verm pads with... I don't know what these are. With mini breves when I get my chance, so that we will have just... This thing is basically just going to be outfitted with heavy missiles, and I'm going to just pray that it works. I will probably replace the railgun, though. I don't really like this weapon. Probably a... I don't know. Maybe this is fine. I just didn't like that other weapon that we had. ECCM package. It's fine. I don't have a way to make missiles even stronger, so this is going to have to work fine. Let's repair the ship. We do need to retrofit... We do need to refit this one, because this is a fighting ship, technically. Oh, it's a civilian-grade hull, so it's not really a fighter. It just happens to have a flight deck. Alright, that's fine. Who wants to be a fleet commander? Or who wants to be an officer in my glorious army fleet thing? Take this one. This one is a timid with gunnery implants. Okay. Who desires? Because you'll be piloting whatever this one is, whatever you name it. So we'll essentially have 2 carriers. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? 2 carriers is a lot. But I guess early game, that might be really good because planes are just generally strong. Yeah, we'll hire you. Alright. In that case, if no one says they want it, I will pick. Alright, Infodave, it sounds like you want it. What do you want to name your brand new boat? It has to be an anime character. The theme is anime characters for this run. Do I say for weird? I just realized every time I say it, I always just say, like, you know, instead of saying for this run, I say like for this run, like FER. I don't know why. I'm starting to become self-conscious about that. Altina, sure. Congratulations on your brand new command. And we're just gonna fit this automatically with... Oh my god, what is that? Sure, why not? We're just gonna put a giant Tengu rifle battery right on top of that spot right there, because I guess that's all we have for you. That looks very comical. I'm not gonna question it. Okay, they don't have a quest. Usually I have to talk to specific people for a quest, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, okay. That was really funny to look at. I'm like, all right, sure. All right, who's our other contacts for quests? So we can talk to Olivia Blake for quests, or we can go back and talk to Laura Shefford, which is probably who we're going to talk to. So let's go back to Nova Drive Yards. I need to buy fuel. I forgot that. That's my decent chunk of fuel. This is an okay price, I think. I cannot buy from the gas stations because one, they're too far from us. So I'm sure that Greywind would love us to go talk to the gas station folks, but they're a little too far. Let's go get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yeah, these are all fully surveyed. We're not going to find much here. Don't worry about it. Okay, good. Is there an actual storyline that's available to UAF? If I go up in rank, I assume I'll unlock it, right? I go to Nova Shipyards. Yeah, that's fine. At least I know where I have to go. What a silly game. This game is quite silly. There is a storyline. Okay, I remember we couldn't do it last time, I think, because we got locked out for something. Can't remember what it was. I think it was for doing something about the Luddites. They're like, if you do something with them, you get locked out of the plot. Okay, we gotta go to Nova Drive. Oh, Yumi's Quest is another one. God, this mod is like super into, is so deep. Will it ever be complete, or is it gonna be like how modders will just never be complete with their stuff, and they will always keep saying we have to keep adding more content? It will never be a 1.0. It will forever be beta version, forever and ever and ever. I don't need heavy armaments. We're not really bombing planets today, so I'll sell that. And then I think we'll use the Nova Drive Yards as our storage for everything. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, Nova Drive will be our dumping yard. All right, and then we're gonna talk to Lara. Do you have any quests for me? You're only beta modder. Hello, Levianier. What's wrong with that? You just have to keep working at it. Oh wait, they want to buy a ship. No, I don't want to. I'm not giving you my ship. All right. This one is a decent distance away. That's a very small fleet. Let's see. This one is really far. 46 light years. Defend off. A destroyer, armored freighter, destroyer. It's like what, 4? Oh, that's a decent chunk of people. I think this one's. It's really far. Why are these so far? I always have to cross through the entire center of the sector to get to these. You know what? I have an idea. We have a. You know what we should do for a little bit? Let's go explore some unexplored planets. I have an idea. We might be able to find some decent loot by doing that. First of all, let's drop all this off here that I don't need. As long as I have enough. Well, one, as long as we have enough fuel and enough supply. We have the sorry, the equipment, so we can do this. We're gonna go explore this area here around Ultima Astrid and see if we can find some nice loot. Usually you find a lot of cool loot if you just explore, and that loot will just help you punch through. As long as we're not... Is it every single fight we're gonna run into a ghosted ship? I swear if that's the case, I'm not sure how we're gonna deal with that. Oh, we do need to do one of those quests at some point, though. Because we do need to maintain our relations. Okay, come on. We're done flying through the nasties. Go this way. But don't worry, Levianier, it's okay to be someone who mods all the time. I collect modders like people collect Infinity Stones. I wish I was joking when I say that. Alright, survey says this planet is pretty garbage. We're gonna need these anyways because it's the only planet here. We need these surveys anyways because we're gonna have to trade them in for the confectionery credits later on. I'm okay doing this. As silly as it sounds, this is totally for... There's nothing in here. Is this one just a neutron star? Is there no planet? I guess we'll just hop in real quick. Yeah, we're just gonna jump out of there real fast. I don't want to get smacked by the neutron star. All right, I see a yellow star. This one probably has a decent amount of stuff. By the way, I believe Nekograd will appear around this area, FYI, in case I ever get around to releasing that. How much RAM do you have? I don't take that much RAM. I have this game set to 8 gigs of RAM, and that seems to be fine. There's a signal from low orbit. If found, I implore you to return data core for a reward. Sure, we'll take the core, inspect the data. Alright. Survey says there's nothing of note. Okay. Less than everybody felt. Okay, got it. Well, I am concerned about that. Oh, there's an irradiated world here. Has to capture an XP from Jacolli's feet, which the other guy was talking about. Oh yeah, I did add Draconis fleet. Wait, do we have one of your ships? I've lost track of which. I don't know which ships are from what mod, quite frankly, most of the time. Let's see. None of these are yours, right? This one is MVS, 8 Aurora, UAF, UF, and these are UAF. Yeah, we don't have any stuff yet. Oh, 16 gigs. 16 gigs is so small in this day and age, so I can understand the frustration. But with RAM prices nowadays, good God, I'm seeing RAM manufacturers selling fake RAM now to go with their RAM. So you'll buy like a 16 gigabyte RAM kit, and it's just one stick, and they give you like a fake stick that you can put into your PC, so it looks like you have 2 sticks of RAM in there, so that it doesn't look empty. And I'm like, man, this is how far we've fallen. Oh my goodness, ruins! Finally! Ah, there's nothing of note in those ruins, and I am now overburdened on food. I don't know why I don't need to carry this much food. Garbage, anyways. This is a weird planet. Like, why are there 2 jump points next to each other? Randomly designed systems, I swear. Alright, where are we going to next? I guess we'll go to that red dwarf over there. That's probably fine. But yeah, I'm aware of the Rampocalypse. It really does suck though. And it's not going to end anytime soon. We're in this for a very, very long time. You can check my small. Yeah, I did see I did look at the mod page, and I saw that there was a lot of white ships. I'm not sure if they have their own faction base or if I just have to find the ships at random. That's the part I wasn't sure yet. I guess we'll just land at the fringe jump point. A lot of places without any actual planets. These are very bland and empty areas. Alright, let's go here. This one's got a lot of planets. Ooh, Zhuque, which I am probably pronouncing incorrectly because I do not know how to pronounce Chinese words. Oh, hello. What are you? Alright, unknown fleets are just kind of hanging around. Okay, they're scavengers. Okay, so I think we're just all here to scavenge. Oh my god, look at all this derelict fleets. Ooh. Wait, a Sunder? Or a Mud Skipper? Or a Boy Shielded Mining Frigate? Are any of these worth keeping? We're not really mining. But the Sunder is actually kind of tempting to grab. Sunders actually are pretty decent, right? If I recall correctly, so I can probably salvage. Oh, I don't have enough people. That's fine. We'll salvage it. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna quickly. We're just gonna mothball that for the time being. I tried to learn how to solder RAM. Apparently, parts make RAM are the same price, but last time you cared, anyways. I don't know what to tell you. Other than if you try it, good luck. There's a pod. Yeah, I'll open the pod. We got a Commander Chakmatar who's level 7. Alright, we found a level 7 person. Alright, we'll solve that in a second. I don't think I want any of these. We're just gonna salvage all these. Definitely don't need a shuttle for some reason. Salvage that. I don't think I need the Mud Skipper, so we found some organs in this one. This one has these have a lot of weird stuff in it. Is this one gonna also have organs? Nope. Okay. Last one says... Okay, so we're mostly finding fuel and metals, which is fine. I was hoping for something more spicy, but we'll go interact with the planets. Alright, who wants to be another pilot or officer now that I have found a level 7 commander? Ooh, scattered ruins. I gotta go explore the ruins. What is this? A Manticore support destroyer. Don't care. Hey, we found a core. Yusen Tech Dangpa 75. Okay, that's a PD weapon, light assault guns, light needlers. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's check out the mining station. There's cargo manifesto. Salvage it. We find... Oh my god, that is... a Dealmaker Hollow Suite, but more importantly, there's 25,000 units of metal in here, which would be great if I could carry it, but unfortunately, I don't care about that much raw ore, so that's gonna stay in here forever. Salvage whatever we can find too. Don't think I need that, and definitely don't need the metals. Okay. What a very interesting planet. There's at least 2 more that I want to explore, and then I guess we'll, I don't know, haul back to base, question mark? Let's go check this one out. I know, oh my god, there's, yeah. I know exploring planets is never the most exciting thing, but hey, someone's got to do it. Why not us? There's another debris field. Okay, what do we got? Sure. Okay. There is a lot of debris fields. We're also getting a lot of hyperspace topography data, which is kind of nice too, which will be useful later on, but not right now. Okay. Survey says there's ruins. Ruins say... Ooh, there's a transport, a mining frigate, and another mining frigate, none of which I matter. Is there actually... Do people actually play Starsector as like a mining simulator? Can they actually... Is it actually like a fun way to approach the game? I've always wondered that. Okay, we have enough fuel. I guess we just go back. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna haul back to our to the Auroran territory. It's a bit of a walk, but yeah. Yeah, we have next to Cerulean, so you can set up like mining outposts, I think. Which I'm not sure what the benefit of it would be, other than maybe reducing the cost of the supply cost on your own colonies would be the only thing I could possibly consider. Okay, let's just kind of maneuver our way through this. We're only 7 light years away. Just kind of punch through that real fast. Yeah, we play with next Cerulean because I think it's fun. I think it adds a lot of character to the sector with all the political infighting and whatnot, even though it might be a little chaotic at times trying to keep track of everything, but it does make it feel more alive, which I appreciate quite a bit. Oh, it's right here. How convenient. Who is... Oh, this is the academic. Yeah, that's fine. Repair. And then, let's see. I don't need this. This. Hold on to these. Where is this worth most right now? In Hazard. If I sold it here, I get 334, which is actually pretty high. I think I'll just sell it here. That's fine. It's not a lot of organs anyways. Hold on to the rest of these. What is this Dealmaker Hollow Suite? That's probably for something later. I think we'll just drop it off in here for now. So, whatever I don't need. Okay, so the UAF doesn't care about AI cores, I assume, right? I think they're fine with AI cores. Okay, so let's also grab a bunch of these. And let's go unmothball this. And let's give it a weapon. Alright, Grey One, do you want to be the next victim of my fleet? You come in at level 7 apparently with a bunch of skills in energy weapons, although I don't know if this thing has any energy weapons attached to it. It does have energy weapons, even better. Cool. We'll give you, I don't know, elite kit is fine. Yeah, you want to be a victim? This is fine. Harpoons, heavy blasters, kanshis, graviton beams. No rear slot until we can get these purged. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll give it to someone else then. Who do we normally have here that doesn't have a thing? What do we normally have here that doesn't have a individual? I think Ranu might be. Ranu might have gone to bed. We can't store their AI ships. Got it. Okay. Let's see. We already have Lana. All right. How about this? Well, who's an important comrade that's here a lot that should have a level 7 character? I guess everyone's gonna be level 7 in the end anyway, so I guess it don't really matter that much in the end, right? Already got Zoingo. You know, we'll give this to Riston. Give this to Riston. He's a mod. Riston gets to have this one. What do we think Riston's favorite anime would be? Or I need a character name. UAFS. Wait, hold on. What's the character from Girls und Panzer Finland? What was her name? Mika? I think her name was like, or what was it? What was her name? It was Mika. Yeah, we're just gonna name it Mika. She doesn't have a last name, does she? That's so funny. Her name is just Mika. Okay. All right, and then that is good to go. And then we're gonna I think we already unmothballed it, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. All right, so we have a functioning ship now that at least has energy weapons out the wazoo. We will actually take a quest here real quick, so let's go here. Any work for me? Let's do the medium difficulty. I think we can do this one. 100,000 credits. Fight this off. That's fine. And, you know, I will turn in... I'll turn into AI cores for the reputation and the commission points primarily. I'm going to change the portrait. Yeah, I will in a second. Oh, wait, hold on. I would like a promotion, please, because I have met the requirement. I am now an auxiliary. Once you attain this rank, leaving our faction won't be an option. Should you betray us, we will treat you as a threat of the highest priority. Yes. I am now an auxiliary for the United Auroran Federation. I have sold my soul to them. I have sold my soul to the anime girls. All right, and then we're gonna go to personal. Riston has a giant like helmet on his head all the time. I'm pretty sure I know exactly which portrait is Riston. I'm fairly sure this is probably for Riston, so we're gonna pick that one. Let's just make sure I grab Riston real fast. Which tech pack are you looking at? Are you gonna do Greg Tech? You're gonna do Greg Tech New Horizons? Are you gonna do Terra Greg? Also give Infidave a new portrait too. Let's see, which one is the most Infidave coded? I don't know what that means, but you get to be... You can be 2B. You wanna be 2B? I guess we'll make it 2B, that's fine. Oh, these are actually kind of nice. I like the Signalis one, or these are Signalis ones, right? Yeah, the Houston Nation. I know nothing about Signalis. I feel like one of these days I should probably play it, but too many other games to play. Alright, yeah, that's fine. We'll give you that one. You can be 2B. Alright, we've got our quest. Let's go hunt down this threat. So we gotta go to the Valifar system, which is about 40 light years away, which means we're gonna need a lot more fuel for this. Mostly just so we can make sure we can make it back. And might as well stock up on supplies while we're at it. Alright. You want a long-haired red one? I'm sure there's... Is that your favorite character archetype? Long-haired red hair? Long red hair? Let's see. Make sure I have you selected. What do we got? Long red hair. This one's got, like, red tips. Okay, let's see. Altina from what? What is this character from? 238. Oh, I guess 238 is probably good, yeah. keep forgetting when people say red hair, that also means like orange hair technically. All right, let's go. Let's go kill some pirates. Let's see if we can get there in about 5. Let's see if we can get there in time before I end stream. Altina the Sword Princess. Oh, it's a web novel. Ah. Oh, it's an actual light novel. God. I was talking about light novels with a friend the other day, or some other friends, and one thing that annoys me. So one of my favorite light novel franchises is Zero no Tsukaima. It is a very silly franchise about, you know, Academy of Adventure, schoolboys and schoolgirls with weapons and guns and all that shenanigans, right? Loved the series. Something I loved reading a long time ago. But you know what's really dumb? The novels never actually got translated to English officially. Oh, only a fan translation, which is kind of crazy to think about. Last I checked, the novels were like at book 30 and the translation was at book like 20 something, right? Like 22. I checked recently again to see kind of how far it is along now. Yeah, I didn't realize this light novel series is at like 44 books. And I was just utterly astounded. Like, this thing's at 44 books and it's never had a proper English translation. It's only had a fan translation, and the fan translation stalled at 25. I'm like, I should just really sit down and just study Japanese just so I can read this nonsense. If you want an idea what it's about, basically, in alternate time, in alternate Japan, students are there's a special private detective force called the Bute, and people are trained as Bute as young as being in high school, and they have basically, you know, the authority of a police in a sense, and they have guns, but they're not allowed to kill. Like, their biggest rule is killing is bad. You will be punished like 10 times worse than a murderer killing someone else. That's kind of like the main thing. It's very silly because the main character is basically a tsundere voiced by Kugirie, who has twin tails and twin guns and twin katanas. I wish I was joking when I'm saying all this, but it's very true. Oh, it's so stupid. And also, every major character is a descendant of a historical figure. Is kind of like the gimmick. And they have like traits of their ancestors. Like the main girl is a descendant of Sherlock Holmes. And then her rival is a descendant of Arsène Lupin. Another one is like a descendant of Genghis Khan. Another one's a descendant of some of these other like weird characters. Another one's a descendant of Jeanne d'Arc, stuff like that. We need a rerun of the OG Isekai, Tsubasa Chronicles, Nejima, and Zero. You know, Nejima's getting a new anime, right? Yeah, Nejima's getting a brand new anime, I think, this year or next. And I was like, oh my god, it's like, what year is this? 2026? Are we just nostalgia baiting now? Because Nejima never got a full anime adaptation either. I hope that they do the tournament arc properly. I really hope they do the I really hope that they do the tournament arc. No, it's not Tante Milky Holmes. It's a different one. Hidan no Aria is the one I'm talking about. That's Dragonfire Torpedo. What is this from? Saiyan League? Huh, never seen this. Okay, well, I guess I will take all this, except I am not taking 1,000 units of organics. That's a little excessive. Wait, hold on. What's the answer the hail? Hold up. You open a comm link and you find someone named Nil Noachis who's stuck there. There's 22 of them. Sure. All right, they're on. We get new people now. That's fine. No, it's not Tante Milko. It's Hidan no Aria. Definitely one of my favorite franchises, but it's super stupid and it hasn't had a major update in a very long time. Defensive drone system, rampant military core. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. Where is... Oh yeah, the guy gets his own burst fire deagle and his... Okay, the stupidest part is every character has like a major special superpower, right? So the Jeanne d'Arc descendant has the power to control ice. One of the other main girls, I can't remember who she's descended from, but from like a Japanese deity, and her power controls fire. Arya, the main girl's power is that she has like twin tails and like tsundere personality, and is just really good at killing and really good at defeating bad guys. And then the main character's special power, I'm not even joking when I say this, is that when he gets horny, he becomes like, so normally he's like a very like typical protagonist where he's very timid and or like aloof, I guess is the best way to describe it. But his special power is, and apparently it's this thing that's descended through his bloodline, is that when he gets hot and bothered, he enters like an alternate state where he becomes like a super cool, suave individual who has like bullet time senses and is like pinpoint perfect accuracy and is like the greatest person ever to exist. It's so stupid, but it's weirdly entertaining to watch. I wish I had a better way to describe it. Are we gonna find this pirate? Yeah, I would recommend giving it a shot if you want to watch something that's dumb and are willing to turn your brain off and not take it seriously. But you know, we should be able to find the pirates. Is it the pirates? Ah, there it is. All right, let's go kill some pirates. This is the last fight for the night. Is Infinite Stratos still getting new novels, or is it just kind of forgotten about? All right, we actually have a decent sized fleet now. Let's go. Full salt. The cons actually are never gonna get that much screen time. If I was the Uzis on the top somewhere on the PC. I love that scene so much. I will show if I have time, I'll show a scene from it just so you understand how stupid this was. Oh no, I'm being hunted again. All right, everyone on me. I'm just gonna try to bundle up, and then we'll just get ready to fling out a couple missiles. But it is possessing a brasher, which is that one over there. That I don't like the fact that thing. What is that? Why is it controlling debris? I don't like that. That's spooky. It's like got shields essentially. We're gonna fling the missile here. I don't think it's gonna be able to intercept it fast enough. God, that's so strong. It's disgusting how powerful that is. Yeah, full assault's fine. Just bunga our way through this. It's pretty dead. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, I mean, Log Horizon's basically dead too because the author, you know, committed tax fraud, and kind of everyone's like, all right, I guess he's just, the publisher's like, all right, I guess he's not allowed to write a book anymore because they basically just won't publish anything. All right, we lost Xanth. I think we gotta give Xanth a bigger ship. I think his Rama class whatever is just not gonna survive any of the long, difficult engagements that we're gonna be partaking in. Gotta pull back. These small ones are really annoying. If I can fling another Lion's Roar in there, that'd be great. We'll speed up a little bit and fling one of these bad boys. Hopefully, like right there. Should be enough to get some damage in. All right, we got two of them down. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Like, why did he commit tax evasion? The world may never know. I don't think it was like an intentional tax evasion too, is what I remember reading. It sounded like he just didn't realize he had to pay taxes or something. But because of the backlash. But Log Horizon? I like Log Horizon, but maybe that's just me because I'm weird. Uh-oh. Ooh. No, stop firing missiles at me. Oh, Infinite Stratos. I liked Infinite Stratos. I thought it was a great series, but I'm not going to claim to know what a good series is because everyone will just say my taste is trash. I know how it works. I get bullied for having bad anime tastes. Ray always does that to me. She's like, you're weird. Why do you like this? And I'm like, because I like it. Alright, come on. I need my missiles ready to go again. I think once these Lions Roar are ready, we should be able to do a decent chunk of damage to this, if we're lucky. Let's see if there's anything. This thing doesn't, like, aim itself, which is also kind of annoying. Okay. Gotta pull back a little bit. Alright, we gotta pull back a little bit more. And I see the robotic suit for lifting. What do you mean? Like, you mean the real life one that exists? Or one in the funny Infinite Stratos verse? I've seen the real life ones. Yeah, real life exosuits have been like a thing for a while now. I don't think they're like in like active use, but it's a thing that, you know, they're trying to make more readily accessible, I think, because it does have some real use cases, I believe. Come on, last fight, come on. I think if I just fling a missile in there, I think it'll just smack them around. There we go. Just now we can bully them. Hopefully. Trying to speed the game up a little bit because it's taking a little too long, but this one should be dead soon. Now that it's under all this pressure, I hope. That's dead now. Okay, perfect. Okay, the last one is the big one. Now commit to killing this one. Okay. Let's see, how do I approach this thing? This thing is just really annoying to get to. It's obviously protected heavily by a large quantity of shields. Oh, it's dead. No, it healed. Wait, how did it heal? Its hull was nearly dead. Oh my goodness. Stupid ghost ships, I swear. Ghost ships have just a lot of nonsense powers is all I'm learning. I don't like being hunted by the ghosts, but I guess this is the weight of my sins. Sure. Pursue it. Have the second command handle this. We lost most of our ships. Let's recover everything that's ours. They're getting a lot more D-mods the more we fight. Don't really care about these, I think. Maybe the rocket cruiser. That's fine. Don't really need it. Okay, take all of the weapons. And we did it. Cool. So our commission is getting stronger. We will probably be able to become a commander at some point. And then that will let us have at least one colony of our own, which will be pretty cool. Especially because we are running with the funny mods that let you do cool colony things. What is it called? Ashes of the Domain, whatever. Let me save this. I'll call this save WAIFUSECTOR III, because it's technically the third WAIFUSECTOR run. Isn't that crazy to think about? We're doing so much random nonsense. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed watching the return of WAIFUSECTOR. We may continue this next week, or we may take a quick break. I don't want to make Starsector like a thing that we do every single week, because realistically I have a lot of other games that I want to play. So we may do it next week, we may not. I'll come up with a decision later on, and hopefully we will all enjoy getting stronger. We will all in the fleet, right? I think that'll be fun. Right, who is whomst is alive at this hour? Because everyone is tired and sleepy and dead. Let's raid into... You know, we haven't raided Falu in a bit, right? Alright, we'll raid Falu. Alright, anyways, comrades, I will go rest now. I hope you enjoyed. This is the last stream for the week, so I'm not coming back until Monday. So keep in mind that Monday will be the finale for... Or this next week will be the final set of streams for the... For the RimWorld run. Necrograd will finish probably by Tuesday, and then we will start a new RimWorld adventure the next week, unless we finish on Monday, because I'm like, I want to start a new run. But realistically, I think we'll do it next week. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna probably find something to eat because I'm quite hungry. I bought some delicious new soup at the Japanese marketplace, so I might want to make that later. I don't know. Bye. Thank you for joining on WAIFUSECTOR. Hopefully you enjoyed the first hour of just me trying to troubleshoot.